Welcome.
Will you spin that one just around just a little bit more? Turn that one just to the... There we go.
Hi.
Okay, so we are here. And we are live. So welcome in to everybody who's on... Right now, that's just Instagram, right?
Yes, so we have Instagram over here on the phone, and then over here in the computer screen, we have our lovely YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok viewers. So it's really good to be with you guys today.
Welcome in. Yeah, it's a beautiful, consistently cloudy day here in Southern California.
It has been kind of cloudy.
Yeah, we've had no sunshine in months.
I'm into it.
So I'm glad I moved to Portland.
I love it. I love it.
She loves
It's
it.
funny, Athena was messaging me earlier, and because I was in Las Vegas this weekend, and she was just like, I bet it was all nice and warm over there, and it wasn't here, and I just had to giggle to myself, because that was literally my least favorite part about being there. David and I,
I'm like, can I just go to Vegas and just be warm?
We stayed indoors as much as possible.
That's kind of what you do when you're in I
in
totally screwed that up.
Vegas.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my...
There.
Okay, that's good. So if you're new, welcome in. This is our live gemstone sale. You are in the right place at the right time. We have gorgeous things for you today. So much to share with you. We do these sales twice a month.
Mm-hmm.
Every single item is chosen by me and by Alexys and by Robin. You know, and collectively we've been doing SG for 30 years. When you put the math together, it's close to 30 years collective experience.
Yeah.
So everything is chosen with care and by hand. And everything that you will see is for sale. Some things we have one of, some things we have 50 of. That's usually the most we have. If you're on Instagram and you're like, how do I do this? You have to go over to YouTube to shop. But you can stay on Instagram just to watch and learn if that's what you're here for. And I will say, we do consider this a live classroom. So you can definitely come here, hang out, learn. You're going to learn about the metaphysical and a lot of the geological properties of everything we're going to show you tonight. And so we're happy that you're here. And we hope that you learn a lot. We hope you have fun. If you have questions, feel free to ask them. Sometimes I'm so knee-deep in my teaching that you know, I miss the feed a little bit, but I always try to come back and circle back and answer questions that you have. And yeah, we're really excited.
And we do have our beautiful team in the feed as well. So we have Sabrina, Caitlin, Sheree, and Amber here with us in the feeds. Thank you very much. We have Jared off to the side here, and we have Robin in the room. So collectively, we've got you covered. Karen usually pops in from time to time too. Thank you, April. That's very sweet. So let's go over the rules because you guys are ready to get started, and so am I. So rule number 1, Athena just mentioned it, but if you do want to shop with us, you do have to be on YouTube. We're not accepting bids on the other platforms, though we are happy to have you hanging out with us for the duration of our sale. The other rule is that you have to have an account on sagegoddess.com, and you have to add your YouTube handle to your account.
Yep.
The team will pop a link in where you can do that. It's under your account details. The other rule is Athena is going to talk a lot about the items. We're going to teach you. And then when she says the quantity and price of the item, then Team SG is going to comment and prompt you to place your bids. Bids placed before Team SG comments will not be counted. Please,
we call those naughty Nancys.
please make sure you're on live chat instead of top chat, and please note that your
which we always have to change as soon as you say it. It's like, oh, and then
at least I remember to do it, and we're not picking winners, so it doesn't. But we always change it. But
nice to know that's why. I know,
our team is on live chat always. But even if you are on live chat, please just keep in mind that your internet speed or whatever is going on over there may cause your feed to look slightly different than our team's does. You may notice like, oh, I was number 3, but I didn't get announced as a winner. Our team is doing their best to keep it fair.
Yeah,
based
don't just
off of
get
what
mad
they
and
see.
don't get mad and throw a fit in the feed. We're doing the best we can. That's the upshot.
And then the last rule that I will bother Athena with, she's ready to get started, is please only bid once per item. Multiple comments are unnecessary. And I guess I had 2 others, but the second one is that you can't back out of a bid once you've placed it. So
You're
if
locked in, honey.
Yeah.
It's like saying, hey, will you marry me? And then 10 minutes later going, I don't want to marry you.
Like,
too bad.
But you already signed
That's
the
too bad, Grandpa.
But
You already put a ring on it.
You can get it annulled with our team tomorrow.
By the way, if you're noticing that I have bruises, nobody mentioned it, but I have a puppy. He's not here today. He's with his trainer for this afternoon. But he's a Nipperton, and he likes to nibble. He's actually already stopped it, but I bruise so easily. So if you're like, hey, you've got like weird things on you, I have bruises on my ankles, and he's a Nipperton. But Paxton is a wonderful little spirit. I'm delighted that he's in our lives, and Bodhi does not enjoy him very much because he also bites his tail, which, you know, frankly, if you bite my tail, I'm not going to like you either. And so, yeah, I think that's all we need to tell you for today. So I'm going to teach you a lot. I'm going to talk too much. That's what you're here for anyway, probably. So welcome in. Make sure you let your friends and family know if they want to join the live sale. We have officially started. We have 2 charity items tonight, and the reason for that is a friend of mine is one of the leaders in something called the Gentleman's Ride, which is a charitable organization. He's a near and dear friend of mine, and he's been involved in this organization for years now. I don't even know how many years, but it is an organization. They're all bikers. They ride their motorcycles in suits, and they ride for prostate cancer and men's mental health to prevent suicide among men, which I love that because we don't talk enough about mental health anyway. And a lot of suicide prevention does not focus on the fact that men really struggle, and suicide rates are high among men. So I specifically have a second charity item for him tonight. Oh, can we pop on that ring light too? That just helps with that. We have a specific charity item for the Gentleman's Ride tonight in honor of my friend and all the good work that he does for that organization. So stay tuned for that. I get to teach you about the organization. And then if you want to make a separate donation, you can do that yourself, which I think is a great thing. So here we go.
All right, we always start with a giveaway, and this one is
Special.
one of the coolest ones we've done, honestly. Look at that. This is number 52.
I need to shut my damn mouth about this because I could teach a 4-hour class on this tool alone. It's called a Phurba, P-H-U-R-B-A. And I have taught about them before. It is a very important tool in the Hindu tradition, okay? And yeah, to those of you who are interested in hearing about the Gentleman's Ride, I can't wait to tell you more about it because you may want to make a separate donation. Okay, what's a Phurba? And it would be good to hit this one with a flashlight, Alexis, because it's honey calcite, and it will, if we have a flashlight somewhere, we do.
It might be in this one, Jared.
Honey calcite comes from Mexico, and it's a stone of divine feminine healing. Yeah, so write down in your notebook Phurba, P-H-U-R-B-A. I only have one of these, so and this is one of our giveaways for tonight, or our main giveaway for tonight. It's worth, by the way, over $300, so it's a really amazing giveaway. But I don't want to spend too much time on it because we have so much to get to tonight. At the top of the Phurba is your Dorji, D-O-R-J-E, which is a 4-directional symbol of transformation and protection. And then you have the 3 deities, they call them the gatekeepers, and then it all comes down in this 3-pointed termination at the bottom, okay? The way I use a Phurba, it's used in sacred ceremony, especially shamanic ceremonies, to open the earth. So instead of using your paw, you know, to dig, I mean, in sacred ceremony, you're not supposed to use like a shovel to open the earth. You're supposed to use your hand, or you're supposed to use a stone to open the earth. It's just thought to be more organic and more reverent to the earth itself. So when we bury something, when we release something, we like to do that with a gemstone. So I like to use a Phurba to open the earth. Other things that a Phurba does, it's used in exorcisms. What a lovely topic to start out with tonight. So nice to see you on this Tuesday. Let's talk about exorcisms. It's used to remove dark entities from spaces. And you literally, what you do is you bring the Phurba down in the 4 directions around you clockwise, and it literally releases all attachments, all entities from your physical field.
You want to do that holding it?
Yeah.
I was
So
trying
you
to
just bring it down in front of you, and then you bring it all the way back up, and you bring it down the other side, I'm releasing her entities and then back up.
Thank you.
Releasing it from space. And then to all 4 directions. And it literally just creates if you think about it, sort of an equilateral cross over you, right? To release dark energies. Also said to cure diseases and illness. Now, I can't prove that to you, but that's one of the popular uses of a furba, is to clear illness and darkness from your field. If you feel called to have a tool like this in your collection, there's only one. Please comment and say, yes, I need that, or holy shit, or
they're all already commented.
How have I lived so long without that in my life?
They're all making it clear they want.
I am officially an exorcist.
I was about to say, when you said that you were clearing my entities, I was like, well, like, I was just in Vegas yesterday. I'm sure.
I love Vegas. Yeah,
I do too.
I mean, you
no,
probably, listen, if you go to Vegas, what happens there doesn't necessarily stay there. This exorcist is on fire. Nobody ever sang that before.
You're the first.
They say that everything you ever say has already been said. I don't think anyone's ever sung that and said this exorcist is on fire.
They may have said this exorcist is on fire, because I'm sure exorcists have been on fire.
But they didn't
sing it in that exact tune,
No.
I'm sure.
I love being original.
You're good at it.
Okay, well, I got that little buzz down my spine. Juniper Genico.
Aw, congratulations.
Congratulations. Would help me with the work I've been doing involving my childhood trauma with my mother and strain with my daughter before I knew better about things. Isn't that true, though? When we know better, what do? Better? Right? There's so many times, I don't know about you, that I wish I had known what I know now when I was in my teens and 20s, and I just didn't. And it's easy to be hard on yourself about that, don't you think? I mean, the reality is, coming out of past lives, you did know stuff, you just forgot, because to be human, you have to have amnesia and forget everything you ever knew, which is a big cosmic hoo-ha, right? But once you know better, you do better. That's one of my favorite quotes from Maya Angelou, so cheers. This furba's on fire.
Alright, I don't always start the show with one of my favorite items. Usually I try to make you guys wait for it, but I cannot wait to show you this, because I just think it is the coolest thing ever.
It is really cool.
Let's see what it looks like with the light. It's number 7.
Okay, we are excited about this. She's not the only one. It's under $100. Yep. She underlisted.
You don't have to call me out every time.
Don't you want to know when she takes something?
Lately, I've been taking something from every single sale. I have been bad. I'm getting way too used to shopping with you guys.
It's on fire. I'm gonna stop it.
It's not showing the flash.
No.
I really need you
Try the
guys
light.
to see. I did. It just kind of washed it out.
Oh.
Let's see.
Okay,
Or maybe.
let me explain what this is. This comes from Russia, from the White Sea, which is considered to be a sacred body of water. Okay, for purification. It is blue flash and silver flash, moonstone and sunstone. It is the only member of the feldspar family to have both white flash and blue flash moonstone.
The blue flash is right
See it?
there.
It's right there.
It's so cool, and I guarantee you guys it is flashier.
It's super flashy. And then you have the white flash, which is, so there's 2 different kinds of flash in moonstone. There's silver flash, which is
It's that white flash.
see that silver kind of. But I've never in my life, and neither has she, seen blue flash and silver flash.
And this has like orange flash too.
And it has sunstone. I know, it's
all the
insane.
things. It's like full moon, new moon, and sun energy all in one.
It is. It's literally masculine, feminine, full moon, new moon.
Intentions,
Sunstone, moonstone,
manifesting.
intentions,
Leadership,
it's
creativity. we could go over everything. It's like a one-stop shop for your solar needs or your lunar. It's like a one-stop shop of the sky.
But it is though. I'm like, where's she going? And I'm like, I have nothing else to say. I mean, there's just like, what else am I going to say about that? Okay, $99. The retail value, if you can find it, is like over $200. It's insane. Like, I can't believe we have it. I can't believe that's the price. These are 2.5 inches of Belmorite, which is one of the rarest stones we've ever brought you. Alexis gets a discount and she gets gifts. Don't you worry about Alexis. She's doing just fine all the time.
Look how cool this spot is, though. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think there's gold in Flash, too. I hope I have enough for everybody who wants one. Please get this. Like, this is one of the coolest things we've ever brought you. Robin, too. I mean, when you were talking to us about it, you were like, holy shit. I mean, for all of us to sit there and go, like, we're all looking at it and we're, like, in a trance.
Robin's gonna pay for half of this and we'll split it 50-50.
It's the traveling, what do they call the traveling pants or
the
whatever? But it's like the traveling Belmorite.
Look at that blue flash right there.
It's so cool.
Robin did not agree to pay half of this.
No, she's not.
I'm not holding her
Robin
to
just quit and left the building. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we're really happy for you. This is honestly, like, I always say there's certain things that are just good life choices. Oh, like the skull is coming up.
This is a good life choice. Oh,
but congratulations on the Belmorite. I just want to take a moment just to say you made a really good choice.
I'm doing a thing, guys. Sorry. Thank you, Jared. It's so
yeah.
helpful having Jared here.
I know, Jared's
Although
a super
I'm
big
used to
helper.
being like the doer, the go-getter. You know,
We're all used to being the doer.
we are.
No
Sure.
way.
So this is my other favorite item of the show. I've got a lot of. Oh my god! Look at. We don't even have to say anything, you guys. Just look at this. Look.
I'm still on the Belmorite. I'm still like, I can't believe you got that tonight. That's so damn cool.
Did you keep one?
No.
Oh
shit.
Do you want to split
no,
it?
if there's one left, I'll keep it. I listen, it will become like a hoarder's if I keep one of everything. I'm really trying to like.
I'll keep it in my office.
Trying not to. Okay, I'll
keep
come
it in my
pet
office and we
touch
can
it,
share it.
and I'll lick it.
And if this doesn't sell, this will also be in my office on my Slytherin shelf.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Well, listen. Do you see what's happening here and why it's a shit show behind the scenes? Like, wait. Now this is here because I wanted it here. Because one of my friends from Brazil happened to be in town and was like, oh, I should come by and stop by Sage Goddess. And he was like, I have some things. And I'm like, what do you have? And then he pulls this out and I'm like, well, that's not going back in your car.
He's so cool.
We only have one skull like this in the building. Okay.
He's got, like, really
Where is he
cool-
on this? I don't even know.
sorry. This is
Number 19.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
Robin.
you.
If you look at him, like, he's got like all sorts of really cool like markings and stuff on the inside. Oh, look at that, Athena.
The retail value of this skull is almost $5,000. It's over 7 inches of translucent quartz from Brazil. The piece of quartz that it took to carve this was about 15 inches. So I want you to imagine over a foot by over a foot to carve down to this skull. Our price tonight, which I think is just crazy, is $3,199. It should be $5,000 for a skull this size. You never see a 7-inch clear quartz skull from Brazil. It has incredible inclusions, rainbows. It's self-healed. The teeth are perfect.
The teeth
carving
are
is perfect.
He's
I have a
cute.
large quartz skull at home. He's bigger than my skull husband. Which is fine, you know, size isn't everything, but you will have officially the biggest quartz skull that we've ever sold at Sage Goddess if you buy this. And you can use, what's it called? The main one, the payment plan is where you can do the bigger purchases on it. It's not Afterpay, it's Affirm. You can use Affirm to separate it into 4 payments. So you can get this tonight for $3,199 and only pay, is that $900? It's $800? Yeah, about $800 for your first payment, and it ships for free. It weighs 9,600 pounds. No, it doesn't. I don't know. Robin, what's the kilogram? Robin can tell us what the kilogram weight is on it.
Let me look at that.
It is the biggest quartz skull we've ever sold at Sage Goddess, and you will own it. Now, why do you want a quartz skull? I collect them.
I think,
Somebody spoke for it.
Yeah. Cersei said his name should be Stanley. I would put a little eye patch on him and call him One-Eyed Willie. Like
I
from
would
the
call him
Goonies.
my skull husband. My skull husband.
Your skull's.
So, do you know what I do with skulls? And I'm not going to pick him up and do it because he's too heavy for me. He's too big for me.
You want me to do it?
Can you?
Yeah.
I have a bad shoulder.
I'm gonna.
15
Okay.
pounds.
I might. Oh,
Do
here.
it. She's gonna do it. No, you do it.
I'll put them on your head.
No, you do it. Do it. Third eye to third eye. It feels so good to go third eye to third eye with your skull husband.
Robin's back there like, it's not 9,000 pounds, Athena. You're being distracted.
I make up shit when I don't know.
It's 15 pounds.
Congratulations.
Okay, and by 9,000 I
Gloria.
mean 15.
Let's get a screenshot. Someone take
Okay.
a screenshot of us.
This
Congratulations,
skull
Gloria.
husband's on fire.
We're so happy for you.
Gloria, I'm literally gonna like. Honestly, Gloria, it's the deal of the show.
You made a great choice.
You did. Now, let me tell you, it is hand carved directly from the rough. It came directly from my friend in Brazil, and I don't even think he was meant to bring it here. It was just like, what do you have? And he's like, well, I do have something. So, and literally, like, I was like, this has to stay in the building. It belongs to someone. So, congratulations, Gloria. That is. Now, what I'm going to tell you is we have a second charity item tonight for my friend's charity, the Gentleman's Ride, and it is a blue Lemurian calcite lamp.
It's beautiful.
My skull husband at home sits on my lamp. Can we show it really quick?
Um,
We're not going to sell it yet, but and I'm not trying to pressure you, Gloria, but it would serve as a light stand for your skull, and that's how I display my skull at home. I put him on a gemstone lamp. Now I've got Jared and Alexis trying to figure out how to show this to you.
I'm gonna flip it.
Yeah, Jessica's like, she works for, yeah, so that is,
That's
I
good.
put
Yeah,
mine on the
that's
top of my Lemurian blue calcite lamp. So when the time comes for the charity item, which is at an incredible price tonight too, that may be something you want to consider. Or at least, Gloria, put him on a light stand. Thank you so much, Jared. That was perfect. What are you doing?
It was in the shot, so or let me. Oh, what are you doing? Oh shit!
Renegotiate life.
My laptop.
Are you okay?
Yes. Jared's gonna take care of it for
It's
me.
okay.
Thank you.
That was not my most brilliant suggestion, but anyway. We only have one lamp tonight, and it's our charity item for the Gentleman's Ride for prostate cancer and men's mental health. So if you, anyway, thank you, Alexis.
That was mostly Jared.
My fourth book called Crystalpedia is officially available for pre-order on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. I want to say thank you to all of you who've supported the book because it's already a bestseller on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. My dream is for that book to become one of the first metaphysical New York Times bestselling books. It's been my dream for a long time, and we are on our way because of your support. So if you want to support that and also purchase one of the most beautiful crystal encyclopedias, please consider purchasing Crystalpedia. You can Google it. You can go to sagegoddess.com/Crystalpedia. I have an author page on Amazon, and it will be in your hands in December. But pre-orders are very important for making a book successful. And so please tell your friends and family if they want a beautiful encyclopedia. Team SG did all the photography. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's got more than 180 stones on it.
Irene's like, sit down, Alexis.
Irene wants you to settle down. Irene, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. But anyway, thank you to Jared who...
Thank you, Jared.
Okay. Thank you so much for your support, by the way. Thank you. Okay.
So if you don't want to spend $3,000, we have a more affordable item for you. And this is, in my opinion, one of the most important materials to work with.
It is. This is one of our, every gem show, we bring you some deeply discounted items. And this is one of the deeply discounted items that honestly probably shouldn't be deeply discounted because it never becomes irrelevant to your practice. This is Shungite. And Shungite is known as the absolute most powerful stone for filtering negative energy in your home, in your energetic field, in your space. Why do we care about filtering energy? I'm going to take a minute to riff on this because it's really important. Your energy field exists at your arm's length. Okay, so it's about 2 feet all around you. Anything that's in that 2 feet, like right now, she's in my field, my pen and my notebook are in my field, right? Whatever's in your field is having a direct impact on you. We call that personal space because we have this intuition that anything that's in our personal space is impacting us, and it's really true. And so if this is important to keep with you at your desk at work, if you've got Funky Town coworkers, it's important to keep with you at home. It's important to keep, I even put it outside of my home. I have Shungite in my garden. It just filters out the bad energy and keeps the good energy in. And people will come to your desk at work and go, I don't know why I like to come and hang out with you at your desk. It just feels so good. And it's like, I know why you want to hang out at my desk, because I've got Shungite there. And it keeps the poops away, right?
I keep Shungite in my office. I've got a big generator.
We all have it, right? We all have it. I've got two pieces, one on this side of my office, one on the other. So Shungite was used in ancient Rome in the aqueduct systems. It actually purifies your water. And to this day, water purification companies and systems still use Shungite. You can look it up. Now we work with it because we know that what it does for your water, it does for your energy field too. This is brecciated Shungite, okay? The gold in it is calcite, and the white in it is quartz. So this is a party mix. That's what my cat's treats are called, by the way, party mix.
It's party Shungite. I have the party mix.
It's a party mix, yeah. My cat loves the party mix. I don't know why it's called the party mix.
Like the different shapes and
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, and he has a preference. Like he likes the little star-shaped ones more than
Felix likes the little fish ones.
The fish ones. Anyway, it's a party mix of Shungite, which purifies your energy, calcite, which brings you peace and contentment, and quartz, which makes everything bigger. It magnifies the energy, intensifies the energy. So these are... our original price on these was $99. Tonight they're $69. They're 7 inches of Shungite, calcite, and quartz, and it's natural. So that what brecciated means broken, right? It means there's lines inside of it. This is not broken. But when you hear brecciated as a gemstone name, what you need to think about is there's going to be lines of other inclusions of other minerals in the mix. And from my perspective, you get kind of a party bonus, right? So you don't just get the benefit of Shungite, you also get the benefit of the calcite and the quartz in the matrix. And in all of these, I see interesting shapes and symbols and animal spirit guides. And I mean, there's all kinds. So I hope, if you want one, I hope we have one for you. What's rad about this, you guys, this is the coolest part. You can't use a generator really well for a centerpiece of a grid unless it has quartz in it. And this has quartz in it. So if you have a clearing grid inside your house or outside your house, this is the ultimate centerpiece for that.
It's very, very cool.
This is like one of the best things you can buy all night, and it's crazy that it's $30 off of our original price, and it ships for free. It's heavy. So it's going to purify everything. Wherever, wherever it's weird in your life.
Wherever it's weird.
Shungite. And you don't have to tell people, hey, you're weird. Just start putting some Shungite there, and Shirley will get the message. Shirley's like, I've noticed you started to put all these stones where I come and have lunch every day. Oh yeah, Shirley, I don't know.
Jared's here helping me pick out items to go next.
If your name is Shirley, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just trying to,
If your name is Shirley, we love you.
Yeah. Okay, congrats.
We love all of you, no matter what your name is.
And again, like, I don't want to seem like I'm that excited about every single thing that's in the show, but this next thing is like, if you don't buy this, I'm going to question your sanity.
These are so cool. This is double terminated Tibetan quartz, but what makes it even more special, this is line number 21. What makes right where I'm not what makes it even more special is that they're in hydro Tibetan quartz. So every single one of these has ancient water trapped inside. So you'll be able to find yours. It does. You can take the red circle off if you want to. It'll come off easily if you rinse
rubbing alcohol. Yeah. The red circle goes bye-bye. But before you take the red circle off with rubbing alcohol, make sure you find your water bubble, because then you're going to call us and go, well, poop, I took my red circle off and now I can't find where the water bubble is. Look at that red circle and turn it. You're going to turn it side to side to side to side, and you're going to see just a little movement, a little pocket. I would like to keep one. I forgot. This is one I forgot, because this is my master healing crystal for MS. I try not to keep things anymore. I think this one's too big for me, though. I kind of want a smaller one. I'm going to keep a small Team SG, which is good because that's the one we have the most of. Yeah, I feel this. I don't like I know it sounds funny, but like I like crystals that fit in my hands for meditation and that I can easily lay on my body. So when I was diagnosed with MS, it'll be 13 years ago in September, can you believe it? My crystal healer said you have to work with Tibetan Quartz, which has carbon in it. That's the black inclusions. It is so rare. It is 100 times more rare to get a piece of Tibetan Quartz with water inside of it. N-hydro in Greek means water inside. N is inside, hydro, hydros is water. Maybe I want that one. Can I just check really quick? Hold on. No, it is this one. Sorry. Okay, Team SG, I'm under listing the medium by 1. As soon as I looked over hers, I'm like, no. Sorry. I try to like figure this out before we go live, but sometimes I'm not good at that. Okay. Carbon is one of the most important healing materials on the planet. Diamonds are master healers, any form of carbon. And so Tibetan Quartz is one of the only carbon included forms of quartz on the planet. Why is carbon such a powerful healer for your body? Because you're made of carbon. We all are made of carbon. We all come from exploded stars, right? So we are so much carbon based. I know Marge just wants me to tell her how much it is, and I'm almost there, but I just want you to know it is so rare to get Tibetan Quartz with water inside for under $500. I have 5 of the small, which is 3.5 inches for $319. I have 5 of those. I have 4 of the medium.
I'll give it back.
I'm sorry,
to you.
3 of the medium for $399. And I have 4 of the large, 6 inches for $499. The retail value is double what we're charging. N-hydro double term Tibetan from the Tibetan Ridge in Tibet, which by the way has to be carried down the mountain by hand or on horseback or in the backpack. It is incredibly hard to get.
And this one's even a scepter.
It's hard to breathe at that elevation and altitude. If you've read about hiking in the Tibetan Ridge in the Himalayan mountains, sometimes your watch will go like this and all of a sudden it stops and goes backwards. There's all kinds of weird stuff that happens there. It is a super powerful vortex of energy. Congratulations.
Jessica, you said some of those have root heel?
They probably do. They're insane.
Yeah, I didn't see, but you might be right.
Give me my back. I'm gonna put it in my bra.
Oh yeah.
Is that a double term Tibetan quartz in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Whatever.
I don't think that
feels
fits
good.
in your bra.
Look, it did though. It's hanging out. I mean, if it drops down, it's gonna get really weird. Why does your name keep being skipped when you bid on something? Because it may look to you like your internet speed is the same as ours, but we have to go by what we see in the order. So, I apologize. Aw, Lauren, did you hear about Lauren and her kittens?
No.
Lauren now is mama to 3 little tiny, they're like 3 weeks old, aren't they? Little baby kittens.
What do they look like?
They're gray and they're so cute.
Aww.
So she's now mothering these little tiny baby kittens.
Angie, I see you.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that next, but Jared, can you pull the sunstone
This
and
actually
iolite
is too
down?
big
It's
to
the
keep in
blue
my
and
bra,
orange
but
one.
you know,
We'll do that in a bit.
it can get really weird if you put it here. I'm gonna get like a baby Bjorn and just carry it around. Is that weird?
Oh, like the cat.
The cat carriers. Congrats on your Tibetan.
It's not a baby Bjorn. It's a cat Bjorn.
It's a cat Bjorn. Okay. What number is this one, Alexys?
This is number 4.
Oh, good. This is also one of our deeper discounted items for tonight because a lot of you have asked for angels, and we know that angels are so important, right? Angels remind you that you don't walk alone, that you always have support in your life. And I'm about to teach a whole workshop on angels, by the way, which there's still space.
Yes.
You can go to sagegoddess.com/angels and sign up. I'm teaching a whole day-long retreat in June on Saturday about the orders of angels, the Nephilim, the Seraphim, the light angels, the dark angels, and your angel numbers, and how to find your personal angels and the archangels and everything. So
it's so cool. We're talking about fallen angels.
And you get a whole oracle deck when you sign up, so there's a whole other thing happening there. But if you're an angel lover, this is a Venturine. A Venturine is green quartz with mica. That's what makes it different. So you can even see on the shot that Alexys is showing you, there's a little shimmer. It's not like glittery, but there's a little like shimmer sparkle to a Venturine.
That looks really pretty.
These belong on a light stand for sure. It is so beautiful. Venturine is for growth, good luck, fertility, and new opportunities. So it's about flipping the script, right?
This one's a little bit... Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. So if you wanted to find a gift for someone, we don't often have 4-inch angels for under $45, but we do tonight. So these are $44. These are hand carved out of Brazilian green aventurine. So this is your angel of new beginnings, angel of growth, angel of healing, angel of possibility. And I love that for us. You know, so many of us have been waiting for a shift, right? Don't you think? Oh, that's a great shot, Alexys. You can really see the sparkle and the shimmer, what we call aventurescence, right? Which is the name we give to that little shimmer and sparkle. And the sparkle, like I said, comes from mica. And mica is extremely relaxing. You know, when you think about what lepidolite is, it's mica, right? So this is green mica, basically, in quartz. So this is going to be your, every time you look at this angel or you meditate with this angel, hold it to your heart space, right? And just say thank you for new beginnings that are already on their way. Because I think they are. This angel's on fire. This angel's on fire. I'm not gonna sing it every time.
Just so you guys know, we do have brecciated shungite generators left.
Yeah, don't miss the shungite. So that was the shungite with the calcite and the quartz in it that you can use for your, you know, keeping the shirleys away.
It's so important to have this material.
I should say Shirley, because I doubt very many people are named Shirley.
Shirley.
Shirleyda.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. Have you seen Airplane?
No.
You've
I
never
have seen Airplane, but it's supposed to
before?
be like, it's like 1984, right?
Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Dave, are you watching?
In you.
I have seen Airplane. Alexys, it was 30 years ago.
I'm disappointed in you.
I did see it 30 years ago when it came out. But I'm pretty sure Dave, who's your movie quote person, will be like, and don't call me Shirley. So good with it. I think it's my memory. I don't think I have a good long-term memory. You know? I remembered Karate Kid and tea ceremony today. Does that count? That was 1986. Did I get party bonus points for that?
Yeah, but I mean, one
I don't
doesn't
remember what
fix
she
the
said.
other.
If she said anything, you're out of luck. I don't remember. I just remember she pushed the tea across to Danielson, and that was it. But like after that, I don't know what happened there.
All right, next is
whatever. They know Airplane, and they're really happy for you.
Next is Pyrox Mangite. You guys love Airplane? It's a good movie. Watch it. I mean, if you haven't watched it again, it does hold up. It's really funny.
I do like Leslie Nielsen. Rest his soul, right? He's not with us anymore, right? I always hesitate to see people aren't sit with us anymore because somebody's like, no, he's my next door neighbor or whatever. Okay.
Somehow we still have a large anhydro Tibetan quartz left as well. I forgot
Go
which
get that large
size
anhydro
that
Tibetan
was.
quartz.
Sorry, Jared.
Go.
But $499. This was actually my favorite piece of the bunch.
The large is up to 6 inches.
I already did my shopping. Jared says this is up to 6 inches of healing. But this actually was. I love St. Elmo's Fire, Vanessa.
I love St. Elmo's
That's
Fire,
one of
too.
my favorites.
I do.
One of my very,
But don't
very
ask me to
favorites.
quote it, you know? I can quote a little bit from, like, Pretty in Pink and, you know, Some Kind of Wonderful. Like, some of those, like, John Hughes movies I can quote, but otherwise.
Kind of Wonderful too. I
Okay.
love all of them.
Pyrox Mangite, sorry.
This is so pretty. Look at this shot. It's so pretty.
I bought this in Tucson. I was really excited about it, and Robin geeked out on it too because this is similar to Rhodonite, but here's the difference. Rhodonite grows at very low temperatures, and this pseudomorph, what they call, it's like a variation of Rhodonite, grows at extremely high temperatures. So this Rhodonite is on fire, but I'm not going to sing it.
This Rhodonite's on fire.
It literally was on fire. When it was growing,
this
I
one's
don't want to do it.
translucent. I can see the light.
They are stunning, you guys. It's really hard to describe to you. Oh,
Look at that. Look.
it's on fire.
It makes it almost like a corally pink color.
It's
That
insane.
is so pretty.
No. This is one of the most important properties of this, by the way, there's purple in it too. So if you're a Rhodonite fan like me, which I am, because you know what Rhodonite's for? It's for your broken heart. When your heart has just been shattered, I always recommend Rhodonite, because what Rhodonite shows you is the gift in every challenge. The shadow. Love always has a shadow, right? When you really fall in love and you really love something, if you lose it, you really have heartache. Why? Because you really loved it. If you didn't really give two shits about something, you wouldn't care about losing it, right? That's the dilemma of being human. And the shit of being human is, guess what's going to happen to all of us one day? I mean, I hate to be the party pooper, but, you know, our time here is limited. And so Rhodonite for me is like, enjoy it while you have it. Treasure the love in your life. When your heart breaks, remember, that's actually a gift, because it means you really loved what you had. Now, for me, this is like the most important, after Bronzite, the most important grief stone, because what it allows you to do is remember the gifts of the love that you experienced and the love that you had. Okay? I've never seen purple in Rhodonite before, and this has more manganese. That black, by the way, is manganese. Manganese is a master healer of the circulatory systems. It's really good for healing bruises. I should put it wherever Paxton has nippered me. These are super affordable, I think, for how rare it is. The small pieces, thank you. My little nipper spots are right here. You really took bites out of crime. The 2 to 3 inch pieces, I only have 6, are $129. That's perfect for dog bites. No, I'm seriously, I'm gonna hold it there for a minute. The 4 to 5 inch pieces are $159. That's the one she's holding. Isn't that gorgeous? And then the 6 to 7 inch piece, I only have one. It's $199. Ready, go. And what I will say is, do you know what you do with this if you really want to work with it for heart healing? Keep sticking stuff in my bra tonight, but no, you actually, these are perfect to hold over the heart. You want to make physical contact. Rhodonite is another stone for cardiac healing. So I'm lucky enough not to have heart problems, but if you do, or it runs in your family, over the heart it goes. And just breathe with it, right? Every time you want to work on your heart, heal your heart, heal from grief and loss. And remember that, again, grief is the price we pay for loving as deeply as we do. Do you grieve things you don't care about? No. It's true.
I see people saying rhodochrosite looks like meat, and that one I can kind of agree with, but these ones, they don't look like meat to me. I see some of the comments, if your meat has purple, like purple in it and that much black,
it's weird
I'm
meat.
a little
you should
bit
send it back.
Concerned. Yeah. It's like zombie meat.
Yeah, this isn't your meat.
When you guys see it in person, it's not gonna look like meat.
So sweet. Honestly, and it has the most tender, like, it's almost like it's like a support stone. Like, I'm here to help you. Right? I love it so much.
Now, this next one was a request for one of you. I can't remember who asked,
I saw the request
someone
too.
wanted to see this next. Thank you, Jared. These are.
This is going to be quick. Again, in my whole life, what did we say, Robin, when we looked at this? We all went like, Sunstone and Iolite grow together, but not like this, where it's literally like 50-50. This is incredible. It is the most beautiful quality Iolite with the most beautiful quality Sunstone in one palm stone. We only have 3 of them. They're $94. Sunstone is, of course, a stone of leadership, the divine masculine. Iolite is a feminine stone. It helps to guide you. It's more receptive, whereas Sunstone is more projective. Again, they naturally grow together, but never in my life, and I've been doing this for 1,000 years now, have I seen Sunstone and Iolite this cut and dry in a palm stone like this. So this is, if you want to balance masculine, feminine, if you want to balance going out there and getting what you want, but also attracting what you desire, if you want to balance going out there and leading and directing people, but also holding a vision and inspiring people to follow it, like this is the, yeah, I love that. It's fire and ice, right?
I love fire and ice.
Fire and ice is a great metaphor for the stone.
Isn't that song called Ice and Fire?
The Song of
or something?
Fire and Ice.
Yeah.
Except don't talk to me because you didn't watch the sequel.
Okay. If you really want to get into this, Athena,
I mean, we can.
we've gotten into this 3 times, but I'll do it live too.
I know, but what are you doing tonight?
Here's the thing. I'll say I will die on this hill. I am not watching the new, what's it even called? The House of Dragon. I am not watching House of Dragons until that show is entirely done and you guys are still saying it's good, because Game of Thrones did me dirty. I have a Scorpio rising and a Mars in Cancer. I can and will hold a grudge. And the show was amazing up until the last season. And everyone is saying House of Dragons is good, but so was Game of Thrones. So was Game of Thrones. And I have never been so upset.
If I happened on a Friday to say, your work assignment today is to stay home today and watch it,
I'd be like, no, I'm sorry, Athena. I would rather come to work and write social copy and film.
If I put a big screen in your office
my
and
YouTube
just happen to
video.
have it playing in the background, I'm quite forceful when I really want something to happen.
Celicia feels the same way.
House of Dragons.
I'm sure it was fantastic. So was Game of Thrones. But they haven't proved to me that they can follow through.
Okay. To the death, Alexis.
I don't die on this.
No. You know what? I'm not giving up.
And some of them are with me.
I'm going to have a fireside. No. I will agree with you that the conclusion to Game of Thrones sucked it. Okay?
It was horrible.
It sucked balls. It did. It was horrible. However, to be continued. To be continued. I'm going to put a big screen TV in her office and just play it all day, every day until she looks at it.
Dave will put a
look at
Dave
this new
will put
thing
a
that I
stop
installed for you
to
in your office. Don't you wish you had a boss who was like, what happens if I hijack you and tell you have no other choice?
It's my fault
No.
for singing the song.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, why did you do that?
Christina said House of Dragons is so inferior to Game of Thrones.
I'm not saying it's better than. I'm saying it is highly satisfying. It scratches the itch.
I still love you.
I still love you too.
I'm glad we worked.
But I might find a way.
I'm
will
telling
not
if
give
it's
up.
still good, if the show finishes and it's still good, I will watch it. I'm not like boycotting it forever.
Okay. I hereby agree not to mention it again unless you sing the Game of Thrones.
You know what the worst part about what they did to us with Game of Thrones is that they did it to us during the pandemic.
They did.
Like, you had us waiting for this forever. We were all living for it.
That's not how she was gonna die. I mean, I'm
Yes,
sorry. It was like watching her
agreed.
like fly into a fire on a unicorn or whatever. It's like, really?
Like, what the fuck
like on
happened?
a clip art unicorn almost. You know, it's just like, how
Yeah.
bad can it get? Anyway. Okay. All right, we're all done. We're all
Somehow
done.
it's
Sorry.
a really good... all right.
Okay, moving on.
Some deep cuts. Now it's time for deep discounts. I clearly spend my day writing social copy.
Okay.
No, it's
If
time
Dave was
for
here, he
deep
would like chase us like, boop. Okay, here we go.
Your chat does need to be on live chat and not top chat. Thank you, Christina.
What number am I on, Alexa?
Thank you,
Sharon. And look, the cancer has to get us on track. I don't even know what's happening in this room right now. Okay. All right. Now, we are going to talk about a different kind of bloodstone. Okay. I know. We can't. Don't go any more into this in the feed because I'm going to get distracted. I have ADHD.
We don't have any more Shungite generators. We do have green Venturine angels, and the pyro the other slices.
Okay. Thank you. Opals. Opals are for transformation, and we're going to transform our discussion right now. Now, in all seriousness,
I need heart healing.
I know. Well,
After what they did to me. Okay.
This is pink opal. There's only 2 places in the world that pink opal grows. Did you know? One of them is in Peru, which is beautiful. This comes from Indonesia. And where this comes from, you guys, which is Sulawesi, is one of the most beautiful places on earth you will ever see. Google it. You'll find it. It is absolute paradise on earth. And the fact that pink opal comes from that region, now this has 2 inclusions in it. So pink opal, first of all, is for transformation and love, 3 inclusions. There's quartz in it, so you can use this as a centerpiece of a love grid. There's also dendrite, which looks like fern-like inclusions, but dendrite, they call it dendritic pink opal. which is the adjectival verb of that noun. So dendritic opal is opal that has dendritic formations in it, which is iron as it's growing forms into these sort of like, looks like leaves. And then there's pyrite. Do you see it? Like little golden. She's got a great shot on that pyrite right there. So this is going to transform your heart in love, empower you and strengthen you. Dendrite is for manifestation, and quartz is for magnification. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is one of our deep discounted items. Our original price on these was $84. Our price tonight is $54 for 2.5 inches of Indonesian dendritic pyritized pink opal. If you don't have a pink opal sphere in your collection, it is a really beautiful one. Again, we talked a lot about love tonight and transforming your emotions, transforming your experience, transforming
your resentment, your
resentment about people trying to force you to watch shows that you frankly don't want to watch. And you're an adult who can make your own choices in life about how to spend your free time. You know, I didn't have a choice about being born a double fire sign. I'm pushy, I'm bossy, I tell people what to do, I'm very demanding. I would have loved to have been a Pisces with, like, you know, Aquarius rising. That's not what God ordered on my menu.
Pisces with Aquarius rising? That sounds wild.
Double fires feel good to me.
Double fire is good.
I love being a double fire sign. I do. I want everybody to move.
I have a fire Venus, so I do.
You go here, you stage left, you up here. Why are you here? You do this. Why did you do that?
Just why are you here?
Why aren't you watching House of Dragon?
Oh, good God. Anyway, if you have questions about my astrological profile, please speak with God immediately. It's urgent. Congratulations on your pink opal. It really is beautiful. And I geek out, just so you know, I'm sure you guys realize this. We'll talk about these in a minute. I geek out on the geology of things. Let me just talk for a minute. Give me the microphone.
I wasn't trying to rush you. I just was.
I geek out talking about the geology of your stones because I think it's fascinating that you'll have a stone like pink opal that will grow only 2 places on the planet. And I have a friend who's a geologist. I have not tested the theory, but we had this whole conversation. I've mentioned this before. His theory is if you could lift off the crust and the mantle of our entire planet, you would see a rainbow of rings of color. That certain stones tend to form at certain latitude and longitude lines. So amethyst grows in certain places, but he's like, you would see a symmetry, a sacred geometry to where your stones grow by color and by type of stone. But I just, it's if there's a divine intelligence in the universe, which I really believe there is, which is why I still love gemstones after studying them for 35 years. I think it's that there has to be a force of creation behind. I'm going to put pink opal here and I'm going to put pink opal there, but nowhere else. Why? And then in this pink opal, I'm going to put manganese and pyrite, but over here I'm going to put pyrite, which is the Peruvian. Over here I'm going to put dendrite and pyrite, but nowhere else. Right? So I try to like really get excited about and maintain my excitement about the fact that I think there's a divine force of creation, and it keeps me excited after all this time. Okay, I'm done with my soapbox. You showed the Guardians and then you took them away.
I did. I'm so sorry. It's just I don't want to do them back to back, and Joanne needs to see these because they have to leave.
Okay.
So
Joanne,
I'm doing this next,
Joanne,
and then
we're doing this. Yep.
And then we can do this, and then the Guardians. Okay. This is for you, Joanne.
Okay.
You showed the Guardians, then you took them away.
Okay, hold on.
This is number 41 and 42.
Yeah,
so
we have one of each. These are lemon quartz and not citrine. I want to just clarify that. So what's the difference? Lemon quartz does not have aluminum inclusions, which is what citrine has. A lemon quartz tends to have iron inclusions, and it is not artificial. It is irradiated usually by planet Earth, okay? But it is not the same as citrine. So that's why they call it lemon quartz. If you hold it next to citrine, it looks a little more lemony, which is why they call it lemon quartz. But it tends to, like I say, be iron included rather than aluminum included, which is what natural citrine is for. Having said that, I have plenty of friends who work with lemon quartz for abundance and prosperity the same way they do citrine. There's only 2 pieces of these. The one on the left has labradorite and is a little bit smaller. It's 3.25 inches. By small, I mean not small. Okay, it's huge, but it's the smaller of the 2. The one on the right is 4 inches and has amethyst. The one on the left is $169. The one on the right is $199. Labradorite, your stone of new beginnings, new possibilities, new visions. It's really important for intention setting. Amethyst is for peace, balance, and detoxification. I love gold and purple. They're royal regal colors. The combination is magnetic. But I also love seeing that lemony yellow color with the blue of the labradorite. So I don't know how you're going to choose. But again, those are the 2 differences. These are set in Tibetan silver, and these are handmade in Tibet. And they're carved on all sides with a beautiful bail too.
I love Tibetan silver.
So congratulations. And that was your micro lesson on lemon quartz versus citrine.
I love it.
I love teaching you things.
You guys, we still have the dendritic opal spheres. So if you would like a pink opal sphere, now is your opportunity.
I will tell you, we will never have pink opal for that price again. That was a crazy opportunity. That's the lowest price we've ever done on natural pink opal ever, especially with the dendrite.
Pretty.
Dendrites are for manifestation. Pyrite is for empowerment and strength. And then you also have quartz in the matrix too, so that magnifies and intensifies the energy. And these come from Sulawesi, Indonesia.
They're so pretty.
So that's that.
Pretty, pretty.
You didn't say it was on fire, so that's good.
This sphere is on fire.
Congratulations, you guys. I'm glad. Yeah, we're talking about some stuff. It's fun. Chris Gunn was saying she's taking some good notes tonight. We're talking about some stuff tonight we really haven't talked about before or in a very long time, so it's fun to come and teach you some new stuff. You have not missed the selenite yet, so stay tuned.
The selenite? Oh, yes. The selenite.
No.
I was like, what's selenite? But I remember. Now this.
You have to have this.
Another one of my favorite. Which is
well, shit.
Look at how pretty.
Listen,
the
you have
quality.
asked me, and you know who you are, to bring you small Vogels, because you know me. I don't like a big Vogel. I like little Vogels, and I cannot lie.
I like small vocals, and I cannot lie.
These are 4.5 inches. They're under $100. I only have $99. I'm just going to tell you now, because if you are like me and you love a small Vogel, if you're in Crystal Masters or Crystalpedia, which is my online class in crystal healing, when I do your live crystal healing sessions and crystal reading sessions, I always move energy using a small Vogel, and you're like, when can you bring those to us? These are clear quartz, smoky quartz, and amethyst. It's hard to believe these are under $100, $99, and it's the perfect size. So what you do with a Vogel, and I believe these are 12-sided.
Thank you, Avery.
It's crazy. I don't know if you can see into that, but it's like there's sacred geometry even in the markings inside.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you go in with the feminine side, which is wider, and out with the masculine side, which is more narrow, to remove energy. So you've seen me gather energy and release it, gather energy and release it, but this is the ultimate size for a Vogel. You can travel with it. It's easy to use. So please, if you're in Crystalpedia, this is the size I use. It's almost identical to the size of my Vogel. We never get small Vogels like this because it's actually harder to carve a small one than it is to carve a bigger one, believe it or not. So under $100, it ships to you for free, and they are absolutely, I'm going to let her show you on the camera, there are inclusions in these and markings that are absolutely mind-blowing, and they are all that beautiful. So do not miss that. If you don't have a Vogel, this is your opportunity to get one.
And that kind of sacred geometry design that she was talking about is right there.
It's like a fingerprint inside that Vogel. Isn't that crazy?
I always call it the fingerprint of God, or like of Source or something. Or of Mother Earth, if that resonates with you more.
We have 41 total. So good luck.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you look at it that way.
I almost want to ask Karen to let everybody in Crystalpedia in our living room Facebook group to know that there's mini Vogels happening live on the sale right now, because you've asked me so many times to bring you mini Vogels. This is the only one I've had for you in I don't even know how long. And they are hand carved. Isn't it gorgeous?
They're really pretty. Congratulations. If you're
Thank
getting
you
one of those,
guys. It's so good to see you. Agnes said, just received an order from SG. This is the 3rd order, and she's in love with the site. I'm so happy you're happy, Agnes.
It's lovely.
We live
to
for
feel.
that. We are here to make you happy. I love that so much. Yeah, and that webbing or that netting is a natural inclusion that happens sometimes in your amethyst and your clear quartz when it comes from Brazil, and these are Brazilian. Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to push you.
No,
I was
no,
just
I
trying
know.
to get it out of the
Yeah.
camera. I wasn't trying to like move on. I was just, we're going out.
Now, I will tell you, one of these is much larger than the traditional Guardians, and so she's a little bit more expensive.
And that's this one.
She normally doesn't make them 6.5 inches, so she made kind of a larger Guardian. So my friend Karen makes these in Glastonbury, England. She carves them, she molds them by hand, she dresses them by hand, and then she hand paints the woven sort of gauze fabric that they're dressed in. And then she chooses crystals for each Guardian for them to hold in their hands, and then something atop their head. These are really different. So I want to take a minute with each one, because the Guardian with amethyst is spirit quartz in her hands, and then amethyst with cacoxenite on top of her head, CACOXENITE, which is a mineral inclusion that tends to happen only with amethyst, and it represents the process of transformation and change. And then the spirit quartz in her hands, they call it spirit quartz because it's thought to, it almost represents the spirit realm. You know how there's so many angels and spirits in the spirit realm? And so spirit quartz has all these different terminations and points on it. And so she is $999, the larger Guardian. Like I said, she's one of the largest Guardians we've ever brought you. Most of the Guardians are this size, so I just want to show you side by side. The smaller Guardian is Shaman Dream Quartz, and she's beautiful. She's done in this like peridot emerald shades of green, and she's holding a Shaman Dream Quartz little carved stone in her hand, which looks like a little world inside, doesn't it? And then on her head is apophyllite with hewlandite.
It's so cute. The little apophyllite is so cute. It's got these little like dots of hewlandite,
which are little calcite and hewlandite.
It's
See, isn't that
so
beautiful?
cute.
It's like a little crown. If you look
is.
like from the front, it looks like she's wearing a crown. So hewlandite is a stone from Atlantis that connects you with Atlantean wisdom. And of course, apophyllite is a stone of spiritual ascension, and she is $749. The price for these, by the way, is set by the artist, so we just are lucky enough to bring them to you. And I think these are our last 2 Guardians for a little while. The artist is working on more, but it will take quite a few months. And so if you would like to have a Guardian, I think these are the last that you will see for just a little while. Aren't they beautiful? So yeah, it's sold Guardian green, I think is the way they're doing it, and then sold Guardian purple. Is that right? Or have they not mentioned them yet? Shaman Dreamstone Guardian is the first one.
And then I think the other one.
And
Cynthia Burke got the purple one.
Cynthia.
Congratulations, Cynthia.
Congratulations, Cynthia.
Can you show the big one's legs, feet? Yes. I noticed someone said that the feet look weird. They kind of look like my feet. I have weird looking feet.
She does kind of like meditative feet, you know, where they're sitting in the lotus position. And I love how the fingers, notice the fingers. That's one of my favorite things about her Guardians is
they're so sweet.
You know, because you're supposed to live life that way, right? With your hands open to receive. And so I love that, like, the Guardians are never holding anything in a clenched hand. They're always holding everything with their fingers open.
My second toe is longer than my big toe. And my second and third toes.
That's a sign of being Egyptian, though.
But listen to this. Then my second and third toes are like webbed.
Are they really?
But none of my other toes are webbed. It's just the second and third.
So you're Egyptian and mermaid? Yeah.
I guess so.
Who's an Egyptian mermaid?
David always makes fun of my toe. He's like, this toe's not supposed to be that long. It's like, it's exactly how it's supposed to be.
My sister's second toe is longer than her big toe, but mine are not. So we have very different feet. And one of them is Greek and one is Egyptian. I have more Roman Greek. Mine are like, you know, like that. Like where they just go. Whoop.
Jared heard you guys asking about the selenite. he's our genie. It has been nice having this help, I will say.
He's super nice.
I haven't had to stand up a single time. I'm not getting my weekly exercise. It's my bi-weekly exercise. My bi-weekly workout. Piscean mermaid.
I love that that's a workout. Your doctor's like, how did you work out this week? And you're like, well, I stood up twice to pick up stuff.
I was gonna say, just because I think you guys will think this story is really funny, but when David and I were walking the strip on Saturday night, and I fell and scraped my left knee, and then I have my elbow is bruised and my right knee is bruised, and he was making fun of me because there's all these girls walking around in their super high heels, and I was wearing Converse. And I woke up the next day with a bloody knee, and I don't know, I just think it's very funny. I'm fine, but I know you guys know I'm very clumsy, so.
Yeah, in your defense, though, those girls are walking around. They have a lot of practice in those nice shoes.
You know what's funny? You guys probably won't believe me, and you'll probably never see it because I never do, but I can walk in heels, and I was trained at a very young age to walk in heels because my mom liked them and made me wear them. I started wearing heels in 2nd grade to church, so I can do it. Maybe that's why I'm so clumsy. Maybe it's not being in them that causes the funny.
I literally think if I wore heels, people would think I'd been abducted.
Yeah,
don't
right?
you? I saw a video of Teal Swan, and she always wears these really high heels, and I was just thinking I couldn't listen to anything that she was saying. All I kept saying was she's wearing really high peep toe heels. I think that's my attention deficit disorder. But I was just like, but why? Why would you force your feet into that kind of a prison? What did they do wrong?
Yeah, what did they do wrong? PC, we have 3 green Venturine angels yet left. Those are only $44. So if you guys missed out, we still have 3 green Venturine angels.
My party trick is if I have to look like I'm wearing heels to be sexy, I can stand on my tiptoes.
Yeah, that's fair.
For about 10 seconds.
Alright, selenite time.
Okay.
Oh, these are so pretty. Just look at that.
They are. Now, this is, we had this selenite from Greece, if you remember it, from one of the really beautiful underwater temples. Do you remember this? It was years ago. This is not that, but it looks a lot like it. This is actually from Utah. And part of the reason I love bringing you stones from Utah and from the U.S. is we bring you so much from oh, this is from Madagascar, and this is from Spain, and this is from, and it's but what about here? Where I live, is there something special? Utah, in my opinion, and I haven't been to every state in the U.S., but there's very few states I haven't been to. In my opinion, Utah is one of the most beautiful states in the United States. It has more vortex points. It does.
Jared's from Utah. Yeah. That's why he's
it's beautiful. He doesn't live there anymore, right? But there's some challenging things about Utah. But I will tell you, there's more vortex points in the state of Utah than almost any other state in the United States. There are really sacred places. I have a friend who leads an expedition out to a very remote location in Utah every year for shamanic journeys. And so there are gems and minerals that come from Utah. It's a high vibrational location. There's tons of vortex places. And this is selenite with iron. So it's kind of like golden healer selenite, which I think is really, really interesting. I'm going to tell you, yes, and some of you are from Utah or you've been through Utah. I mean, for me, it's a place I can't get enough of. We only have 60 pieces of this. It's all under $75, even the 9-inch slices. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a crystal healer, I really want you to consider getting a piece of this for solar plexus work that you do for yourself and your clients. Because iron, which is also in golden healer quartz, is one of the most powerful purifiers and detoxifiers of the digestive system. And any size of this will work, but I love these long blades of it. So selenite, which is the clearer material, instantly clears energy, does not need to be cleared, and does not hold a vibration. The gold, which is the iron, clears, detoxifies the digestive system. It feels good. Now, if you get the larger sizes, you can use this to open your circles and close your circles. I love selenite for opals, circle opening and circle closing. The smaller pieces would be good just to lay on the solar plexus. Okay, I know it's a lot, 9 inches, honey.
These are so pretty. Can I ask a question? Can
Yeah.
these be used for scanners, or does that have to be quartz?
No, I think you could.
Because these are like ice clear.
And these have, I don't know if you can show that to them, but the phantoms in these
that's
are
what I was-
insane. There's
that's
some
what I
really
was looking
crazy
at,
phantom
too.
formations too.
So pretty.
And they all have it.
Look, you can see it right there.
Like, and look at this one. There's a total iron phantom in this one.
And they've got like little wispies in it too.
They're insane. So let me tell you the prices. I have 32 of the 4-inch pieces for $34. That's this one. $34 for this size. The next size up is $54. That's 6 inches. That's the one Alexys is holding, 6 to 7 inches. And then the 8 to 9 inch is $74, and I have 9 of those, and that's it.
This is
So it's rare, it's beautiful, but it's also, this is going to be something, you know, some crystals you're like, well, I don't use it all that often. This is going to be one that you use all the time in your crystal healing practice. There's no way you won't, because you'll use it to open circles, you'll use it to close circles, and you'll use it to cleanse and purify, but you don't have to clear it. And remember, selenite, for those of you who are new, is named for Selene, the moon goddess. And the ancient Greeks thought she was trapped in there. As if you could trap a goddess. But they thought that, so they named it selenite after Selene.
Selene, I think it's so pretty.
So congrats. That's one of the coolest forms of selenite we brought you. Other than the pieces that came from under the underwater mine, which there's no mass of that. So this is the closest you're going to get, and it's from Utah. This selenite's on fire.
This selenite's on fire. I think I'm singing 2 different songs, actually.
I don't know what you're doing. As long as it's not Game of Thrones, I'm okay. Nope. We're not going back. We're going forward.
Don't start that again.
Nope.
I want to let you guys know we do have 5 more of the pyroxmangite.
That's the fire
And that is the
rhodonite with purple.
the medium size.
Yeah, so if you need heart healing, that is one of the most powerful heart healing stones. That and the pink opal, those are the most heart healing stones of the night. Isn't that beautiful?
I think it's so pretty.
So again, this is rhodonite formed at high temperatures. Most rhodonite is formed at low temperatures, and so that's the main difference.
And
Comes
these
from
are
Spain.
$159
De
for the medium.
España. They used to call it Utah Ice. Isn't that cool, Kristen?
Oh, Utah Ice. I like that.
I like that too. Oh, Adrian says you were singing Bad Romance.
Yeah. Thank you. That is not the same song.
No.
I don't know why I'm mashing those together, but
It's a Gaga mashup.
I'm kind of into it. But isn't the other one Katy Perry?
Yeah. Isn't Katy Perry This Girl's on Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Katy.
It's a Katy Gaga mashup. Oh, you did that today.
I'm kind of into it. Let me know if you guys want me to drop the next album. I'll do it. Let's show the Kuan Yin.
I was gonna say, what's your segue out of that?
Kuan Yin, I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. Greta said, and then put your
actually-
Venturine angel on your selenite. I love that idea so much. Oh, Alicia Keys' Girl is on Fire.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh.
Why do we give Katy Perry credit for that?
I don't know. Why did I think it was Katy?
Makes everything seem like it's a Katy Perry song.
At least we didn't give the other one, Taylor Swift, that.
Taylor Swift.
No. I that meme about Taylor Swift being Napoleon Dynamite in drag, I can't unsee that.
I've never thought that to myself, but when you sent it to me, I was
You
just
knew
like,
it was right.
But why?
Think
Like,
about
why
it.
is it true?
Think about it.
She's beautiful, but somehow she does look like Napoleon Dynamite. It's like, please don't think I'm trying to insult her, because I think she's gorgeous, but
She's beautiful, but
she also looks like Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite's beautiful too.
Adrian asked for you to drop the album. Okay,
Okay, you want me to
Onion.
drop the album?
you did get a request. Okay. Where are we going?
Anyone wants a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing this bad boy?
I can't.
Forget about
No, there's another thing we can't talk about. Okay, what number are we on?
this is number.
Thank you, too. Okay.
Because I go to Starlight at night. Forget about it. You brought up Napoleon.
He's got the frying pan. Okay. Kuan Yin.
My other arm. Okay. Rex Kuan Yin. I didn't even do that on purpose. But why did it?
Ask Tara about what is going on.
I don't know, honestly. And when I have to behave, it's just so hard. Like, if somebody said, you can behave as badly as you want tonight, I would probably be so on task.
Because it's Rex Kwon Do for Rex Kwon Yin. We didn't even segue that way on purpose. It just happened naturally. But guys, look how gorgeous this labradorite is.
Thank you, Vicky Siegel.
You guys are all complimenting my necklace. That is what this is. And it is just as gorgeous as labradorite. I think just...
Kuan Yin. In all seriousness, I do want to take a minute because Kuan Yin is one of the most important deities in my practice. I don't have an altar to everything in my house. I have 2 altars to Kuan Yin. I have one inside and one outside. And I'm going to tell you why. Kuan Yin is one of the female bodhisattvas. Okay, what's a bodhisattva? I named my dog Bodhi after bodhisattva. A bodhisattva is a soul that could ascend to nirvana. It could go to heaven and enjoy the afterlife, but it chooses not to. It chooses to stay and support humanity. And it chooses to do that out of a sense of duty and sacrifice and commitment to the evolution of humanity. Okay? And my favorite part about Kuan Yin, because even though I'm a double fire sign, I'm deeply compassionate and empathic. One of the things I love about Kuan Yin is her whole purpose is to see everything, even the stuff that you think is hidden and nobody else sees, to see your grief, to see your pain, to see your sorrow, and to cry the tears that you can't cry. So when you feel like, and those of you who've been through grief, you know this, like sometimes you feel like you could create your own river of tears, right? So at some point you need to stop crying and start living. That's part of the process of moving through grief, right? So what you can do in ceremony, and the reason I have my altars to Kuan Yin, is I leave the tears on those altars that I can no longer cry. I've cried too much, I've cried enough. And Kuan Yin takes those tears because Kuan Yin sees everything that you've gone through and holds that energy so that you don't have to. And that's why Kuan Yin chose to stay in the human realm rather than ascend to nirvana, even though Kuan Yin could have. So this is labradorite, and it's flashy. You can see as she turns it, like it's labradorite has that blue, gold, green flash to it, and it's a stone of new beginnings. And so for me, what this represents is your ability to release and let go in a new way all the sadness, all the grief, all the sorrow, all the whatever's been done wrong to you, is what Kuan Yin can take from you so that you don't have to carry it around like a weight. And if you've never had any experiences like that, I'm really happy for you. And I hope you go as long as you can without understanding what I'm talking about. But at some point in the human experience, we experience a depth of sorrow that is beyond words. And she is the goddess of compassion for what you suffer. Isn't that beautiful?
And she sits on a stand, too.
She comes on a stand. She's almost 8 inches. She's hand-carved. I have 7 of them. They are $649. The retail value is $1,000. For a hand-carved labradorite Kuan Yin, $649, and she ships for free.
In the most gorgeous quality of labradorite.
Yeah, I mean, she is flash all day long, and she's flash on the front, and she's flash on the back. Like every girl should be.
Party in the front and a party in the back.
But in all seriousness, she's very important to my practice, because I think the essence of being an empath is having compassion. But the thing is, we're not here to suffer for other people, right? So it's like when someone comes to me and they need me to hold space or they need me to have compassion, I don't do it myself. I give it to Kuan Yin. I give it to her. And Kuan Yin isn't like a shrinking violet, right? Kuan Yin rides a dragon. So she comes with a strong energy too. So this is the first time we've ever had this size of a labradorite Kuan Yin for you. We wanted to bring these to this sale because we know a lot of you are collectors of larger stone carvings. So like I said, we only have 7 of them. And it is from Madagascar. And it's beautiful. I love the idea. And you can put her outside. Labradorite does perfectly fine outdoors. So if you're like, I would love to set up an outdoor altar to Kuan Yin, I have one in my garden. Yeah, she would be beautiful with Ganesha because she's another deity that helps you to overcome obstacles, right? But she's overcoming obstacles to grief and to sorrow and sadness.
Can you lighter, please?
Yes, I can. I love this too. What line is this one?
This is line number 20.
Right in front of her should be this. So you sit her down, you put this hand-carved clear quartz tea light holder, which I sort of see as a lotus, but it's also a rose.
Yeah.
It's going to come with an intuitively chosen pack of tea lights for you too, because it's the perfect size to hold our Sage Goddess tea lights. These are quartz from Madagascar that have been hand-carved into the beautiful flower, and you put that in front of your Kuan Yin statue, and every night you light it. And you give all the energy to Kuan Yin, all of the energy that you can't carry and you can't hold, you give it to her.
I think it's really pretty.
Isn't that beautiful? So these are $69. And they're all hand carved. They're 3 inches. And that is, if you don't have a gemstone tea light holder yet, oh my lord, it's a beautiful, first of all, this is an incredible gift to give someone.
Oh yeah, totally.
Incredible gift. Because it's a luxury, you know what I mean? Most tea light holders are made of glass. And honestly, if you go find a really nice cut crystal tea light holder, aren't you going to pay $69 for that? This is clear quartz and hand carved. So I think it's a beautiful option for your altar or your sacred space.
It looks really pretty on the light stand.
It does. But it is super clear in the room, so I think it's good to show them that, but also to show them up close, because it is really translucent too in the room.
Yeah, like you can
There's
see the blue
rainbows in
tea
them.
light through the quartz.
Isn't that pretty? I only have 31 of these, so congratulations.
Congrats.
I'm going to show it to you guys on Instagram too. I know it's hard sometimes because we can't show you everything directly, but isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful offering. And again, this can be left outdoors too, because quartz is fine outdoors. So, but it's wherever you do your prayers. You know, when you say, I'll hold space for you, I'll pray for you, wherever you do that, that's where you should place your tea light holder. And we'll send you a whole pack of Sage Goddess tea lights as our gift. But they're all going to be different because we're just choosing them intuitively. So yay, congratulations.
We still have labradorite Kuan Yins left. We have 2 more of them.
Only 2 Kuan Yins.
If you were feeling at all called to that offering.
That was the first time in 12 years we've had those. We will not have those back. So if you want a labradorite Kuan Yin, $6.49 I think it was.
Get your Kuan Yin.
Well, especially because it ships for free. It's still, sometimes you guys, I will tell you, there used to be websites I would shop on and they would ship stuff for free. They don't do that anymore. So the fact that we still ship everything for free in the US blows my mind sometimes. But we do. So enjoy. Okay.
This is not going to fit on the product
I know.
camera. So look at how pretty this is, you guys. This is line number 12. Okay. Thank you, Jared. So pretty. It's got a lapis lazuli on it.
It does. This is so gorgeous. You guys see it? I wanted to see the other cabochons. It is a natural lapis, and I think those are natural either chrysoprase or a Venturine on them too. And then this is, can you show the flashlight through that one? I think that's a,
What is that?
dude, that looks like a cat's eye. Look at that.
Is it serpentine?
Whoa.
Sometimes serpentine has that kind of...
Whoa. She'll show it to you. I love collecting vases, however you pronounce it. because I pick flowers from my garden. I always have fresh flowers in my kitchen. Most of them are from my garden. But I have a friend who buys me flowers every other week, and I buy her flowers every other week. I've told you this story before.
That's really sweet.
It's true. She and I have an agreement that we will buy each other flowers while we're alive. Because she's like, have you ever noticed that people wait till people die to buy them flowers? And she's like, then you're at a funeral and it's full of these beautiful flowers, and it's like the person's like, you know, why didn't you do that when I was alive? So that part of our friendship is based on I buy her flowers and she buys me flowers. I just bought her flowers today. It's my turn this week. And so there's always, and we buy each other carnations, and we buy each other Gerbera daisies and things that last. We don't buy each other roses just because we like them to last for a week or two. And we love carnations and we love daisies. And she'll buy me eucalyptus too, because that lasts for a long time. So my mantra is you should be the type of person that buys yourself flowers. Don't wait for people to buy you flowers. Buy flowers for your friends. And then the most beautiful gift, and I want to put this out there because these won't be back before the holidays. I know it's only June. Buy someone you love a beautiful vase. And in the card, when you gift it to them, tell them that you want them to commit to buying themselves flowers or picking flowers from their garden. What flowers are is nature's way of saying, I'm here, notice me, right? Don't go so fast through your life that you don't notice what's blooming around you. It's really easy to say, I'll be happy in a year from now, or I'll be happy when I lose weight, or I'll be happy when I get that job. Flowers are only here now, and they're here to get you to be present and mindful. And the people that you love in your life, you should bless them with flowers. And having flowers on your altar is a very magical thing. It represents the element of earth, and also because there's water in the vase, represents the element of water. Isn't that beautiful? So I love buying flowers. I love receiving flowers.
I can buy myself flowers. I can hold my own hand. I see you guys commenting that, so I just had to sing it once.
Oh, I thought I lost it. Okay. This is these are done with real gemstones, by the way. I don't know about you. I don't own a vase with real gemstone cabochons, so it's kind of very special. And these are done in cut crystal. The vase is 22 inches high. It says 22 by 11 by 7, but I don't believe that's true. So I think it's I think it's actually, I don't think it's 22. I think it's 11 by 7. Team SG. My gut is 11 by 7. I don't think that's 22 inches. I'm sure there are people on the planet who would love to say that's 22 inches. But
There's nothing else on here that's 11. You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
There's nothing here that's 22. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. So I'm gonna go with 11 by 7. I think that's, yeah. So I think that's probably pretty accurate, and it's $174.
The BDE is 22 on this.
You know, for those who like to exaggerate size issues, I think that's a stretch.
It's really pretty. I bet this would look so pretty with the water inside.
Centimeters. Yes, Joanne.
Hi, Jade, can you grab the labradorite Kuan Yin? Someone's asking to see it. Thank
I'm
you.
22 centimeters. Said no one ever. It's just big. It is big.
It's big.
I mean,
yeah.
nobody's saying that this is small. Do you know what I mean? But I think if we're talking about, if we have to go to centimeters to inches and have that conversation, we need to be a little more clear with our information.
I think it's an orchid. Is this an orchid?
I think it's a ginkgo flower.
Okay.
Which is
Ginkgo?
beautiful. Ginkgo is inner peace, revitalization, and health. Isn't it beautiful? I know. So
We have 10 of these.
well, so Katrina, what I've done with these pieces is I've brought you sort of less expensive versions of my favorite crystal designer, who's Jay Strongwater. I don't know if you've heard that story. So Jay Strongwater, if this was Jay Strongwater, it'd be like $2,000. So I've tried to bring you the affordable version of Jay Strongwater stuff, which is all enamel and natural stones. But since I know that you love vases and vases, however you say it, darling, Team SG, I think it'd be fun to bring some. Would you guys like to see more vases in the sale?
T-Rose Lover, that is so sweet. Getting it for their niece's wedding.
Oh my god, what
That's
a
a really
beautiful that
beautiful
is the
gift.
ultimate wedding gift.
Yeah.
But please, you know, I'm telling you, I don't know, maybe they're not the same, but I'm somebody who loves cards, and I love to read cards, and when someone gives me a gift, and they have like a sentiment behind it that really means a lot to me. So I would write in the card, always buy yourself flowers and buy your friends flowers while they're here so they can enjoy them.
We have one labradorite Kuan left.
There's only one, y'all.
PK was asking to see this.
Did we lose our little feed?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
My laptop turned off. I'm hoping it's not because energy drink was spilled on it.
Oh no. Guess what? Your boss can get you another one.
Thank you.
That may mean you have nothing to do tomorrow.
Just setting up a new.
Maybe you have to watch a certain show.
Maybe I'll bring my personal laptop in just to
Maybe
be
it's a
on the
conspiracy.
safe
I
side.
don't know. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Anyway, cheers. Write the card. I'll bring more vases. You know what? I have to say something. I love you for loving vases. It's kind of old school. You know what I mean? But like, I have 2 vases that were wedding gifts to me and Dave from our mentors who've passed away that mean the world to me. I bought a vase for myself in Tucson this year. It was kind of a shitty
Oh yeah, I remember
silver
that
one,
at
but
the
whatever.
at the weird place.
I made you put it in your backpack.
There's a
I
video.
loved it.
There it is.
I loved it. I love that you love vases. They mean so much to me. And like I said, don't overthink it. You don't have to buy super crazy expensive flowers. They have them at the grocery store. Sometimes even at CVS, I'll pick up flowers. And if you want long lasting, get carnations and get daisies. They last for at least a week. And then pick stuff from your garden. Cut a piece of rosemary out of your garden and put it in a little bud vase. I love that you love vases. It's one of my favorite things in the world. Okay. They're asking about the blue calcite lamp that will be coming soon.
Didn't we do that already?
No. We talked about it, but we didn't do it.
Why didn't you do it?
I don't know. Why didn't
We
you
went
do
through
it?
all of that for nothing. What?
I love that we have no filter at all. What the hell is wrong with you?
I thought that was what we did.
Should we do?
Yeah, why don't we
Should
do
we
it now? Hey,
I
why don't we
guess
talk about it
so.
again and not do it?
Let's not do it the same. Well, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Let me
Do it
just
more
move my
safely.
laptop.
Yeah, go to the farmer's market. That way you're buying from actual farmers. That's a good call too. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I know, Kiki, listen. We're trying to get with the program. The program's not getting with
I
us.
thought we did. Why
Well,
would we
I
show
don't-
it and
I
not
don't
get
know.
surprised?
I don't know.
If my laptop hadn't been taking a shower, I would have caught that. But this
I know. Chris Gunn's like, okay, wait, let's do this thing, okay?
Okay.
Now, again, Gloria does not have to buy this, but Gloria's skull would look real good on it. So as I told you, my friend Dawn is one of the leaders of something called the Gentleman's Ride, and they ride motorcycles to raise money. And you can look up Gentleman's Ride. Gentleman's Distinguished Ride is what it's called. You can look them up on Facebook, or I think it's gentlemansdistinguishedride.com. Anyway, every year I do a charity item in our sale to support his fundraiser. And this year's no different. It's a beautiful fundraiser. They ride their motorcycles to raise money for prostate cancer and men's mental health to prevent male suicide. And so it's important to everybody who works on that fundraiser, those 2 issues in particular. Every dollar of this item will go to that fundraiser for this year. The ride was last weekend. You can go on and watch videos of it. But it's a beautiful charity, and so you're supporting a great charity if you buy it. This lamp is 16 inches by 6 inches. It's Lemurian blue calcite. It is from Mexico. And it is $799. It is 16 inches by 6 inches. And you are supporting an amazing cause, as you did last year and the year before.
they'd like to see it unlit, so I'll come over and help you,
I
Jared.
think I can reach that actually.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, it's beautiful unlit too.
There we go. That's what it looks like.
It's like a bright, bright blue. I have 2 of these in my crystal room at home, so yes, it's the same one that you've seen in my crystal room. The Lemurian blue calcite brings harmony and peace and contentment. And so if you buy it, you're supporting the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. And thank you to all of the folks who work so hard on that fundraiser every year. Is there anything more important for men's health than prostate cancer and mental health? I don't think so. So we love being able to support them in that way. Yay! Good job, everyone. It's a beautiful thing, you know? And I love bringing that to your awareness too. So even if you didn't win the lamp, but you're like, wow, men's mental health is really important to me. Maybe someone you love committed suicide, or prostate cancer, you know, maybe someone in your life was affected by that. You can always go to the website and make a donation directly yourself. And thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. And cheers to all of you who were touched by those two things. I think it's, yeah, Rachel lost her son to suicide. I see you, Rachel. And you know, darling, there's nothing we can say, really, except that we're sorry. And that's one of the reasons why we do things like this. And I do think, as someone who works primarily with women, although there's men in our community too, and people who identify on the entire identity spectrum, I do tend to think that when people focus on mental health, they tend to focus on women. And I think it's really beautiful that there's a charity that also puts men right square on the radar, because men struggle incredibly. So thank you so very much. Appreciate you guys.
I think it's really beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
We do still have the quartz, the clear quartz flower tea light holders. So if you want one of those, they're $69, and they come with a 4-pack of our tea lights.
They do.
So those are still available. Now, next.
Thank you, Laura Bell. I see you. She's been touched by both things in her life too.
Aww.
Yeah, let me see
Sending you love. Yeah.
All right. ¿A dónde vamos?
This is number 5.
Okay. This is a really cool generator for those of you who are kind of like me and you like what we call the amalgam stones, okay? Amalgam meaning it's kind of like a little bit of everything. It's a party bus, okay? This is azulite, which is a really powerful third eye stone that helps to develop your intuition, connects you with your spirit guides. Quartz, which makes everything bigger, magnifies energy. Feldspar, which is grounding and stabilizing. Almandine garnet, also grounding and stabilizing. Muscovite, which brings inner peace. All in one generator from Brazil. So the little red dots are little individual almandine garnets. Isn't that cute? And that blue is the azulite. So you can actually see each mineral. These are 5 to 6 inches. The retail value of them is $169, but you can't find this. This was one rare pocket, and we bought pretty much all they had. I only have 15 of these. They're $139 each. This is the perfect generator for a grid for protection, for grounding, for intuition, or for harmony and balance. Those are because it's all in there, and you can actually see the little hexagons of the Smoky quartz there too. Do you see them on the left side of your screen where her fingers are? Those are all little hexagons of Smoky quartz too. Isn't that fun? I know party bus generator is what we should call it. I don't know what Team SG is going to call it. Party bus might stick, but it is a party bus. Because you need intuition, and you need grounding, and you need harmony, and you need peace, and you need empowerment, and you need strength, and you need clearing, and you need all the things. Yeah, Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. And you can find them on Facebook or on YouTube. Or on just the big old internets.
Speaking of which, Sabrina says, thank you for seeing me. I'm so happy to have won the lamp and that it goes to a charity that means a lot to me.
Yay! I'm so happy for you too, Sabrina. And thank you on behalf of everyone who works so hard every year on that fundraiser. Cheers. Raising a glass to you and to them.
And now it's just stuck in my head. I'm not even doing it on purpose.
I will say we don't talk enough about suicide and mental health. It used to be taboo. Like when I was young, you didn't talk about it at all. Now people talk about it a little bit, but we still have not gotten to the point where like we can talk about it and be open about it. But people struggle, and it touches a lot of people's lives. So I really hope in my lifetime we get to a point where we can have some open, candid conversations about it. In the meantime, we raise money to raise awareness. Yeah. All right. Now, this is actually a stone that we're going to talk about, kunzite.
This is number 15.
This is, for me, a mental health stone. It's rare. Kunzite is a member of the spodumene family, S-P-O-D-U-M-E-N-E. And there's 3 different members of the spodumene family. So traditionally, the pink is kunzite. If you get really rare kunzite, this is the rarest kunzite on the planet, it's blue, like a bluish pink, okay? A little bit of green. It's like a teal almost. So traditionally, there's pink spodumene, which is kunzite. There is green spodumene, true green, like kind of grass green, which is hiddenite. And then there's yellow spodumene, which is called tryphane. Okay. We never talk about the lavender blue variety because you just don't see it. It is so incredibly rare. So we have like 20 pieces total of the rarest spodumene on the family. It's in the world. It's the rarest kunzite in the world. This you could cut and facet into jewelry. It is so beautiful. So that piece she's holding is lavender. The other piece she showed you is lavender. The third piece, the larger one, is kind of a blue, and they're all kind of in that. They're all either kind of lavendery or blue. So there's all the spodumenes, and then there's this, which is what I want to differentiate for you. So if you tell someone, like, I have blue spodumene, they're going to be like, you got what? You don't have blue spodumene. You do, and it's real, and it's not heat treated. It's just so incredibly rare. It doesn't even make it on the radar of minerals, okay?
And the reason why I keep showing it to you guys from this angle is that with kunzite, usually you can see the color really well from the ends there. So here you can really see that
almost
blue
like an
color.
ombre, actually, between the lavender and the blue. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's blue and then gets like lighter into the pink.
Now, what's special about this? We are charging you pink kunzite prices for lavender blue kunzite. Are you ready for that? So I have 8 of the small 1 to 2 inches for $99. Again, that's what we would charge for regular pink kunzite. I have 11 of the medium 2 to 3 inches for $149. And then I have 6 of the large 3 to 4 inches for $199, and that's it. So kunzite, traditionally, the pink kunzite is a heart healer. It heals families and relationships. So what's interesting, I can only speak to my experience because nobody's even written about blue kunzite. It's so rare that it's like, who's going to write about it? But I can speak to my experience with it. For me, this is one of the most important stones for peace that you can work with, especially if you're having big conflicts in your relationships. This is like bringing down the drama, bringing down the hostility. It's really good for, this is why I was saying it's so good for mental health. It's really good for like rage and resentment if you have anger management challenges, which again, most people say, oh, I don't, and then they totally do. It's one of those things we don't talk about. Like if you don't get mad sometimes, you're not alive. Like, I mean, how are you going to be a human being and not get really mad sometimes? But everybody has a certain level of anger inside, and life circumstances can bring that out in you, and there are crystals that really do help. I love the idea of combining this with angelite for calming you, or celestite too, for bringing, just like lowering the decibels on really some inner conflicts that might otherwise be hard to navigate and manage. So congratulations if you're getting that. Yeah, like I said, we're charging you pink kunzite prices for lavender kunzite, which is crazy.
Rayburn is asking me about the ring on my
Oh, did you see her
finger.
ring? I think we should give a sneaker peeker.
Look at that. Hold on, let me take
That
it.
ring is one of my favorite rings that we've ever designed at Sage Goddess, and it will be live on sagegoddess.com at what time?
I think it's either 5 or 6. Can
Is
you
it
double
live
check for
already?
us, Robin? It's not live already, no.
It's coming tonight. That is a double terminated quartz point with 2 labradorites for magnification, new beginnings. It's open on the back. It's adjustable. That ring, 6 p.m.
Okay.
And what's really cool is
I'm obsessed with it.
you guys are going to know about it before anybody else does because we don't have a ton of them.
They're so
Our
pretty,
code today
guys.
is sale, I think, for 24%.
Yes, we never do 24% off outside of
Never do.
big holidays, so this is really special.
I'm glad you saw it. They were
That'll
going to
be
tell you
live
about it at the
soon.
end. But,
Yeah, but you happened to catch it.
but Ray happened to do a little...
Ray was like, wait a second.
It's affordable, too. That is your ultimate new moon. Set your intentions because it's double term quartz, so it sends and receives energy. So you can wear it on your left hand to receive all of that, or when you set your intentions, you should wear it on your right hand so you project all that energy. 6 p.m. on sagegoddess.com. I know we're doing an evening drop. Okay.
They're adjustable, Heather.
Yeah, they are. Okay, this I can't believe. This is I think our last of our discounted items for tonight. No, we have one more. But this is the second to last of our deeper discounted items tonight. So we had these ankhs carved out of lapis lazuli, and not just any lapis, but like the most beautiful quality, right? When you want good lapis, it should look like this. It should be that bright, vibrant, electric blue. You want to see rivers of pyrite in it, right? Which you do. This is an ankh. So what is an ankh? Now, in pop culture, people go, oh, eternal life, right? Because that's like what we've taught everybody that the ankh represents. No. I mean, it is that. The ankh is the uterus, the ovaries, and the cervix, darling. It is. It's the channel and the vessel of life. That's why we call it eternal life. Oh, but do you see it now? You may Google if you do not know what ovaries and cervix and uterus are. This is not an anatomy class, but if you have female anatomy, you have these things. And so this is literally the female channel of life. Okay, now that's not all it represents. It represents the channel by which the divine masculine creates life with the divine feminine, and so it is considered to be the union of masculine and feminine that creates the life force, right? So you have to have both parts. Once again, Google is your friend. This is not an anatomy class, but you got to have part A and part B to make C, okay? But we love the ankh. It was super sacred in ancient Egypt. It's in almost all of the hieroglyphics. You could certainly wear it as an amulet. You could put a cord on it and wear it. I love that so much.
Cool, yeah.
The pharaohs would always hold the ankh, right? Again, it was a symbol of them calling in or balancing their divine masculine and their feminine. Our original price on these was $80. Tonight, $49 for ankh magic. And that is solid. That is not like a little tiny toy. This is a very solid amulet. So if ancient Egypt is important to you, I have Egyptian roots, some of you do too. So we come from that incredible place, right? Then the ankh has special meaning for you. If you're just interested in Egypt, if Egyptian mythology has always been really meaningful to you, this would be a powerful tool to keep on your altar, to meditate with, to hold to your third eye, because lapis is obviously a third eye stone. Lapis also represents confidence. The price is nuts. Just go, go, go. You will not regret it. It is a weighty, solid, it's not hollow. And I want to show you, look at the rivers of pyrite on the back. It's some of the most beautiful pyrite or lapis that we've ever brought you. And it is also micro engraved on the front with hieroglyphics as well.
It's so cool. It's just beautifully done.
It's an incredible purchase. And every time I teach the ankh, how it's the uterus, ovaries, and cervix, people are like, oh, like you can totally see it once you see it. But if nobody ever pointed that out to you, you're like, I was this years old when I learned that the ankh is the female anatomy, right? So congratulations, yeah. Really cool, right? I'm happy for you if you got one. Okay. Where are we going next?
Charwhite.
I love
I
Charwhite.
don't know why I said it. Charwhite. Charwhite.
Let me see it on my...
11.
Oh, there we are. One of the most affordable items in this sale. Congratulations, by the way. I know, I love being your little history hack for things like that. Charwhite is an expensive stone. It comes from the Sharo Peninsula in Russia, which is near Siberia. It's a very remote region. And these are some of the most affordable pieces of the night. This is my favorite shape for everyday stones because it slides right into your bra, right into your pocket, right into your purse. Charwhite is the stone of courage. That's its #1 metaphysical property. If you're going through a hard time, it just reminds you this too shall pass. My mom used to say, it might pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass, right? Everything in life is transient. That's Buddhism, right? Everything in life is limited by time and space. It's the conundrum of human existence, right? So nothing lasts forever. Everything changes. That's the one universal law. I do love that these have other inclusions in them. There's a secondary mineral in there called tennixite, which is really good for helping you hold and maintain boundaries. So we have 2 different sizes. We have 40 of the small, which are about 1 inch, and we have 58 of the medium, which are 1.5 inches.
So pretty.
The smaller ones are $24, and the medium ones are $34 for, I mean, this is like triple A grade Charoite. So if you always wanted a piece of Charoite, if you don't have it on your crystal healing tray yet, this is a really cool, affordable way to get it. And we can also wire wrap this for you. And the way that works is, if you buy a stone tonight and you want us to wire wrap it, we have a member of our team named Hanalei. Can you tilt it toward the light a little bit, Alexis? Because it got washed out. She hand wire wraps any stone that is wire wrappable from our live sales. So if you want something wire wrapped, before you pay your invoice tomorrow, you need to write to support.sagegoddess.com, talk to Sabrina and her team. They will add the wire wrap fee onto your invoice, and this will arrive to you wrapped and ready to wear, which I think is really cool. Because I'll show you next to me, they're the perfect size for wearing as a pendant. But like I said, they're also the perfect size for, boop, just fell on my bra. So maintaining boundaries, having courage, knowing that whatever challenges you're facing will pass, that's the magic of Charoite from the Charo Peninsula. It's one of my favorite of the crown chakra stones. And there really is a stabilizing, strengthening energy to Charoite that it's a warrior stone. I love combining it with lapis too. There's like a strength and a sovereignty and a power and a...
And they look pretty together too. Yeah, these are really, really cool.
They have the same intensity of color. So congrats on your Charoite. Yeah, Sabrina and her team, who are live, we love you. You guys do such an amazing job. They really do. And they do it with love, too.
They do. They're just the best.
Aren't they pretty? Daleen said, those shook me. Yeah. And you know if you're feeling called to it. I don't wear bras. I wear little bralettes, like little jupiter-dips.
But if you don't wear anything, you can put it in your pocket, underwear? In your purse.
Oh, did I say that?
In your underwear, sure.
One of my customers was like, isn't that what the little thing in your underwear is for? Because most women's underwear has like a little envelope down there. And I'm like, you know, I don't think so, but interesting that you asked that. And if you load that up in rocks and things go wrong, it's not my fault.
We do still have the medium and large bicolor kunzite, so if you missed out on that, that is still available. The medium is $149 and the large is $199. So please don't miss out on that. It's really, really super special. Thank you, Jared.
Some people are asking how much the wire wrap listing is, so
I believe it's well, I don't want to speak out of turn.
Yeah,
so
Karen or Team SG, if you
know,
happen to know, that would be really helpful.
So this is the medium and large bicolor kunzite.
Aren't they pretty?
You can really see the intensity of color if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
They're so cool, you guys.
And they really are blue lavender
Yeah.
in person.
I love that about kunzite. I just think it's so magical that when you look at it a certain way, bam.
And that's a terminated piece, by the way, in your left hand.
Yeah. That's super special.
Yeah.
So those are there for you.
Okay, where are we going now?
Ametrine. 31.
31 for wire wrap atom.
Thank you, Robin.
And it's hand done for you. Isn't that beautiful?
Now these are super special. Line number 3.
Okay. 30 is a cabochon.
3.
Oh,
Sorry.
you know, I think if my hearing was better, this wouldn't be as fun a show. It's just my theory. Who knew? Yeah, I'll just say if you don't want these, I'll keep all of them. Ametrine for me is such big magic. These are from Bolivia, which is where most of the good ametrine in the world comes from. These are multi-terminated Bolivian ametrine points. And the biggest one, 5 to 6 inches, is under $220.
Which is insane.
That's why I'm like, you don't want it? Good. I keep it. Ametrine, in case you didn't know, amethyst and citrine grow together naturally. So where that margin is, where those two merge, is called ametrine. But do you get it? And so you get the best of the stone of abundance and prosperity and empowerment with the best of the stone of peace and balance and detoxification. Look, there's 384,000 points on that one. Holy shit. So I'm not going to spend too much time here. The 5 to 6 inches, I have 4 of them at 219, and the 3 to 4 inches, I have 6 at 189.
And this one is super special, guys, because it's got a little calcite heart right there.
I mean, just
Look at
here. Look, I'll type it for you. Sold.
Look at how precious.
I can't even I can't with
It's a
these.
calcite heart.
If you don't buy that, like, there's certain things that are in the sale where you're like, Yeah, I love it. Proud Mom was like, let me just do it now. You do have to wait for Team SG, but like, you know, like the cat memes where the cats are like buying things for you. Holy shit.
Okay. Thank you.
Was Robin saying I am keeping all of them?
No, Robin
Oh.
was saying that they need the team needs a little bit of time. So
Okay.
A couple of heavy items in a row.
let's do the
No, I know. Robin's like,
Yeah.
or like a single.
Some things are like no-brainers, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, even if you went to Tucson and said, I just got this Bolivian ametrine for under $200, I think anybody there would be like, what?
These are so cool.
And then I dare you to write to Sabrina and tell her you want it wire wrapped.
Hana, they actually wrapped me the coolest palm stone. I'll have to post a photo on the Facebook.
Oh, you should.
Um,
I'm just kidding. Please don't write to Sabrina and tell her you want her to wire wrap her Bolivian ametrine. That was a joke, Sabrina.
Are there any onks left? Let's
Congratulations
see.
on the ametrine.
No, there are not any onks left. Those are all gone.
But congratulations.
Congratulations to those of you who got them. Now our team has requested a little bit of time, so we're
Yeah.
gonna do
Okay.
these.
Yep. And by these, she means the most awesome ones ever on the face of ever.
This is also like the ultimate solar power thing. 47 and 48.
Yet another piece that I will keep if you do not want it.
Now, these ones are pretty much the same. They have one distinct difference. We are going to do them separately.
I
So
don't have a preference, so I don't know how you're going to decide.
This one has lines on these little prong things holding the spheres, and this one does not. But the rest of them is the same. They both have rainbow,
Nikki.
wait, is that rainbow moonstone? Or... Oh,
Can I-
they both
can I-
have aquamarine spheres. Sorry,
Yeah,
go
since
for it.
I need time, I just want to answer a question in
Yeah.
the feed. So you do have to write ahead to support.sagegoddess.com if you want something from tonight wire wrapped. You do.
Yes,
And
before you
and,
pay your
and the reason is they're going to add the wire wrap fee to your invoice, which if you're in the US will still ship for free. Okay? Just want to clarify that for some of you. Okay.
Sorry, team. I didn't see Onk on our list here. I apologize.
Oh, we do
about
have
that.
Onks?
We do have Onks,
Oh.
and they're collecting winners.
We do have onks left. It's
Sorry.
so crazy. Like, definitely if you wanted an onk, get one tonight. Okay. Yay. Okay, I think the Guardians are sold.
Yes,
so
Guardians are
congratulations.
done.
Yes. So we have 2 of these wands, and as Alexys was saying, they first of all they are sun and moon wands. They are sunstone, rainbow moonstone, spessartine garnet, which by the way, that's crazy. That is a cut and faceted, almost 2 carat orange garnet.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean they're crazy. That
beautiful.
alone is
Yeah.
probably $200. Orange garnets are so expensive. That is a gem grade, jewelry grade. So the top is aquamarine sphere. It rolls. Then it's all in sterling silver. This is all handmade. That's why we only have 2 of them. Then you have a spessartine garnet, orange garnet from India. Then you have sunstone, gem grade sunstone for the body of the wand. Might be better without that bright light on it, Alexis.
Yeah, I was trying to show the shimmeriness of the rest of it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I see what you're saying, but
it's beautiful. Just take our word for it.
so there's labradorite now at the. So there's an orange garnet at the top, faceted. Then there's a faceted labradorite, and then there's rainbow moonstone at the bottom. So these are single terminated wand. This is no, it's not hessonite. It's spessartite or spessartine garnet, which is more valuable, cut and faceted. So this is the energy of the sun and the energy of the moon. It's kind of a theme tonight around sun and moon, which is masculine and feminine, by the way, too. Receptive and projective, as we say in magic. So because rainbow moonstone is quartz bearing, you can use this any way you would use a quartz wand, which is to open and close circles, send or receive energy. And then the aquamarine is for emotional balance. So it kind of is the space holder to represent holding energy or balancing energy between the masculine and the feminine. So there's one with leaf detail, I guess is the way we're saying it, and one without. So one has the lines on the leaves, the other one does not. Otherwise, they are identical. They're all done in sterling silver, made by hand, $849. I have one of each. And these will not be repeated because they were almost impossible to make.
They're so pretty, you guys.
The level of detail and time, like, this is handmade. It's like jewelry in a wand. You will have this for the rest of your life. Can you imagine that sitting on your altar? And so all you have to do when Team SG posts it is just cut and paste what they put and then say sold. And this is another one where you can use Affirm or Afterpay or PayPal credit so that you can separate your payment into 4 installments over 6 weeks, and there's no interest for that. So congratulations if you're getting one. They are absolutely unbelievable.
They're stunning, you guys.
I would tell you what the retail value is, but there's nothing like that on Earth. We custom designed it at Sage Goddess. We custom made it, but it was such a pain in the arse that there's only one of each. So you get the benefit of what was almost impossible to produce for you. So congratulations.
How are we doing, Robin? Can we do another quantity item?
They're probably caught up now.
They haven't sent me reach out.
This for you. Want to do that?
Yeah, let's do a wandlet. Yeah.
Alright, wandlets.
Okay.
This is number 50.
Okay. So, one of your favorite things are called wandlets. And these are, we just did a wand, right? And Maria, Stefani, I see you, and Team SG, watch for their comments in the feed if you guys can help Maria. She's new to the sale, and so you're going to say sold when you see something you like. As soon as Team SG puts their gold box, you're going to cut and paste that and say sold. And then tomorrow you'll get an invoice. If you're in the US, your item will ship to you next week for free. If you're outside the US, it'll ship for 5 additional items. We're going to get to jewelry next, Amy, so stay tuned. Okay, wandlet is a functional wand. So you can use this, like I said, to send and receive energy, to open and close circles. It's also a pendulum and a pendant. So you can see there's a bail on the top. We only have one wandlet available tonight, which is quartz and opal. Isn't that beautiful? And there's a quartz cluster on the bottom, and then there's a Lemurian laser quartz point on the top with Ethiopian opal in the middle and a little dragonfly. Isn't that cute? This is $284. Again, all done in sterling silver. And our customers love them. A lot of you collect them. So if you're a wandlet collector, that's for you tonight. Isn't that beautiful? So congratulations. A Swiss Army crystal wand. I love that. It's like multi-purpose, kind of multifunctional. I agree with you. I love that so much. So yeah, so stay tuned. Yeah, $284, and Team SG will comment in just a minute with that one. And yeah, I think we should get to some rings.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you guys want to do a charity item before? Or
We just did one, so I think probably doing a...
Yeah.
How about the...
They've been asking for rings and rings and rings, and we have so many tonight, so I would love to get to a ring.
Want to start related Quartz Skull?
Yes. Yeah, let's do that.
So we have a couple of rings for you tonight. We have kind of a rutilated quartz theme tonight in our jewelry, and I want to, while they're showing you, I kind of want to do the teaching side of this, and then we'll do our rutilated quartz offerings kind of back to back, so that it's kind of fresh in your mind, top of your mind. So rutilated quartz is quartz with these golden bars inside of it, and if you've been with me a long time, I know you've heard me talk about it before. I love this, by the way, because it very much reminds me of Harry Winston's jewelry. Harry Winston is a famous designer in platinum and precious metals that does the double prongs, and I'm just such a huge fan of the double prong design. So rutilated quartz is clear quartz that has these golden bars through it, and the golden bars are called rutile. It's its own mineral group. Golden rutile is to help you manage change. So if you're going through a lot of change, it helps keep you balanced, or to prepare for change. And the legend is, if you work with this and gaze into it and meditate on each one of the golden lines, it has a message just for you. They say the golden rutile chooses you, that you don't choose it. And I think that's a really cool way of thinking about it. So if you're feeling called to this, it's probably also calling to you, is what I've noticed with golden rutile quartz. There's black rutile, there's green rutile, there's even blue rutile, there's copper rutile. So you're going to see different colors of rutile, but the gold is said to be the most powerful for meditation and transformation. What you're looking for in quality is what you're seeing here. You want to see those golden bars nice and clear. You want the quartz around it to be very clear, right? Lower quality is kind of a milkier quartz. It's like almost, is there gold in there? But these are super duper clear. These were made for us.
They're all open on the back.
And they're all open on the back.
They are sized.
I'm looking at lines. Is this 36 AB?
Yes.
Okay.
And the next two as well.
Okay. So I only have one in size 6. By the way, they're all under $150. I have one in size 6 for $149. I have 3 in size 7 for $149. And I have 8 in size 8 for $140. Oh no, sorry, 1 in size 8 for $149. So there's like not that many. Now you can easily have this sized. I love the way she's showing it to you because it does sit up nice and tall on your hand. Any sterling silver ring with a simple band on the back, can you show them the inside of your hand? That can easily be cut and open and sized up or down 3 sizes. Easy, easy, by any good jeweler. So if you're like, oh, I really wanted that, but I'm a size 4, I would get the 6 if you can, or the 7, and then you can have it sized. Or I really wanted that, but I'm an 11, get the size 8, and then have it sized up. I have had my sterling silver jewelry sized many times. You just got to find a good jeweler in your neighborhood, and my jeweler charges $20 to size sterling silver, so it's, you know what I mean? It's if you really love a ring, don't let that prevent you from choosing it.
Did we do the size 9?
Oh no, we didn't do the 9. I have 2 size 9. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you, Jared. Good
And we have
try.
2 size 9 at $149. Yeah, congratulations.
These are so pretty. Should we do
Super beautiful.
Complete the set. Do you want to do earrings next? They're smaller quantity or go to pendant?
Should we do the hexagon ones just while we're on rings?
Yeah, I think we should do the
Those are
hexagon
also
rings if we can. So we have one other style of
we'll
ring,
complete
which is
this.
adjustable.
Sounds good.
And
These are so pretty.
I was just trying them on. I was like,
Are you trying?
we do a couple of things in that style.
I'm a hexagon person. If you don't know what a hexagon is, that's okay. It's a 6-sided polygon. Welcome to geometry class. So xe in Greek means 6. So a hexagon is a 6-sided polygon. And that's beautiful, Alexis. So these are all adjustable, I believe.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
ones.
The
These ones
stone
are
is 1/2 inch, and it again is crystal clear rutilated quartz. The price on these is crazy, you guys. Under $70.
Look at how sparkly it is, you guys.
It's bezel set, so it's a very strong, secure setting. And if you love the magic of 6, because the hexagon represents the principle as above, so below. Divine balance, right? As things are in the spirit world, so they are in the material world, and vice versa. So balance, harmony, transformation, right? Managing change with grace. $69 while we have them. Isn't that beautiful? I know, it's so gorgeous. It is, it's bead geometry. I'm obsessed with bees. My family thinks I'm nuts because Dave is allergic to them. I always say if you get stung by a bee, it's your own fault for being a jerk.
I have gotten stung by bees before.
Were you being a jerk?
I was absolutely not. So I don't know if I agree with your theory.
Did they want you to watch House of the Dragon?
Well,
And you just didn't, so and that's why they stung you? So I don't know.
One time was in high school in marching band, and we were kind of just like doing our practice marching through
That's
the
where
field.
everybody gets stung by bees is
and
at
I
band
got
camp
stung, yeah.
or marching band practice.
And I wasn't being a jerk. I was just doing my marching.
I don't think they
know?
like marching though. Do you know what I mean? Like bees don't want you doing a whole bunch of movement right where they are. Did you know that bees in ancient Greece were sacred? And there was a whole line of bee priestesses called the Melissae, which is where the name Melissa comes from, because Meli means honey. And so We really couldn't live without bees. You know that, right?
I do love bees. I'm not like a bee hater. I'm just saying I was not.
If you swatted a bee, though, and she didn't, but if you do, and you get stung, I'm not going to feel sorry for you. Like, people who go out and they're like, oh, bees. Oh, my God, get away from me or whatever. I would sting you.
Are you putting shade on Thomas J, too?
Yes, I am.
Are you blaming
Yes, I am. Even though that's really cruel and unkind. Anyway, look, it's a reference I got.
I played the trumpet, Jamie. I don't play any longer. I haven't played it in like 12 years now. Sometimes I think about picking it back up, and then David's like, no, I don't want to listen to you practice that. And he's a musician.
That's kind of an alone time thing, though, don't you think, trumpet?
And I live in an apartment building, so there's just really not...
I think drums and trumpets are like alone, solitary, like... basement activities.
Basement activities.
I played the saxophone in high school, and I'm sure someone would have loved that to be a basement activity, because no one is good at saxophone freshman year of high school.
Jared, were you in marching band too?
I did not march.
Oh,
My sister
okay.
did marching band
You were in
for-
concert band?
Yes.
Nice.
That's really cool, actually.
I did not know that about you. That is cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Piano player and stuff too.
I took piano in high school
It
too.
was like our rule. After we turned 8 years old, we had to start taking piano.
Oh, that's cool. Do you still know how to play?
Can you show the pink opal spheres again?
Yes, we do still have pink opal spheres.
When my kids had to do recorder in school, because, you know, why do they do
Yes.
that? And both refused to practice. I was so proud of them, and they both admitted that they went there and went like nothing during their recital or whatever because they didn't practice or learn the song. And I was like, put that shit in the garage
What?
and don't ever touch that again. Like, that is horrible.
I remember having to learn the recorder too, and I don't understand why. Because we didn't learn how to read music with it or anything. We just learned our little finger placement.
When it came to Zoe, because I went through it with Nick, when Zoe brought her recorder home, I'm like, that goes outside. Nope, we're all done. No recorder.
Pink opal spheres. These are $59 if you missed out on this. Heart healing galore.
No, I'm sorry if that makes me not a good mom, but I was just like, we're not doing that. We don't do recorder. Yeah, so we had the pink opal spheres left. If there's anything else, Team SG will update us.
Yeah, we'll.
I feel
we'll
bad.
let
Probably
you know.
somebody in the feed was a recorder teacher or something. I feel terrible. But anyway, you wasted your time with my kids.
Alright, so
right.
next on the rutilated quartz train.
Yeah, we're kind of giving you like a hot cross buns. Allison, I have PTSD.
cross buns.
My kids were like,
See how they're...
okay, please. Okay, I honestly, I can't. Like, I still remember the concert, and these kids were like trying their hardest. It was so awful.
But do you guys remember having to sing that song in like a little choir concert in elementary school? The what did Delaware, oh what did Delaware? Did you guys remember that? She wore her New Jersey, yeah, she wore her New Jersey. Like, why do we have to do that? I am still bad at geography, and I still remember that song, but it didn't tell me where these states are.
Team SG, do we have tea light holders left? The rose or the clear quartz ones? They'll let us know if they're having that.
Yes, we have 4.
Can we show them the pendant, the earrings? We're not going to do them all right now, but can I just show them and the bracelet? Because I want to show them the rest of the wardrobe.
Like you want to show them?
Yeah, I just want to show them
all.
what
Yes.
is the universe of possibility.
This is so pretty.
That bracelet is just
Thank you.
insane.
Turn this off while I'm getting myself
Insane.
I know, I'd like to have a second jewelry try for
Lena said her parents sold her brother's trumpet the first month he started. You come home from school and you're like, I'm ready to practice. And your parents are like, that's not going to be possible today.
Oh my gosh, look at the rutilated quartz.
Oh my god. I would have just said it disappeared. I don't know. The trumpet thief came and took it away.
Look at this rutilated
Okay.
quartz bracelet.
This bracelet is nuts. We have 10 of them at under $100. I'm going to tell you right now, these are rutile stars, which means they have the hematite and the rutile. Can you try it without the light? I know I always like.
It doesn't. I tried it before, and you just can't
No,
really.
you can't. No, you're right.
see,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But the black is hematite, the gold is the rutile, and these are the highest quality, in my gemstone life, I've never seen this quality of rhodolated quartz beads before. So it's $99. It will fit an average 7-inch wrist. If you're like me, I always have to cut the thread and restring it because I have a 6-inch wrist, but you can always do that. But if you have an average wrist, like 6 3/4 to 7.5, it's going to fit you perfect.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Isn't it gorgeous? Heather says rutile is her weakness. You know what? I've always loved it since the first time I saw it. I really have always loved golden rutile.
Me too. I'm obsessed with golden rhodolated quartz.
So, true story, when I was a young gemstone collecting person with very little money, I bought myself a rhodolated quartz ring, and it was so bad quality that the band snapped, and it was like opaque quartz. You couldn't see through it, but it was what I could afford. It was like $15. I don't even think it was sterling silver, but I still have it and I still love it. It's a sweet memory. But I heard about the metaphysical properties, and I'm like, I really want that. And I saw it at my little gem shop, and I was like, that's my ring. But I did. I meditated. I looked at all the lines. That's why I've kept it all these years, because I did all my spiritual work with it. So we do still have tea light holders. We have 4 clear quartz tea light holders left. So if you want that, just cut and paste all of that and say sold, and the team will grab it for you.
Okay, so we have pendants in 2 different sizes. So I'm going to show that to you guys. We also have 2 styles of earrings. So the earrings we have pear-shaped ones.
Oh, those are pretty. Again, same quality as the rest of the jewelry tonight, so it really will look like a wardrobe. You know, sometimes you buy jewelry and it's different quality, but this is all the same quality.
And we have oval earrings.
So oval and pear-shaped earrings.
So let's start with these oval ones, since I have them up already.
They're the same price, by the way, because they're the same weight.
So I'm just going to hold one and one. There you go. Now you can decide.
Aren't they beautiful? So we have oval earrings. Again, the stone is golden rutile. So if you've been here all along, I assume, so you know the story about transformation. So the oval ones are on the right. The pear-shaped are on the left. They're both in sterling silver with a shepherd's hook, which is, is the easy hook that goes right through your ear. Isn't that pretty? Open on the back. So the oval earrings, I have 27 pairs at $89. The pair I have less. I only have 5 pairs of the pair at $89.
I only have 5 pairs.
5 pairs. Pairs.
So those are the earrings.
So those are there.
So those are there.
I know. Jen says she always loves the ring on your index finger.
Which one? Oh, this one?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Forever, ever.
We'll see if there's any more in Tucson. It was like a one-of-a-kind situation. It's Mexican fire opal.
Yeah, she was magnetized to it right away. It was fun to be there when you got that.
If you guys haven't seen it already, there is a video on YouTube that I filmed all about opals, and I give you guys a little sneak peek into my personal opal collection, much of which was gifted by
I need to, and will you please bring it in? I need to send your water opal off. It's time. I think they're preparing a shipment.
Are they?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have that set for her. That was your, was that your birthday or your Christmas gift? I can't remember.
I think
it was birthday.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think it was birthday. No. Yeah. They're just the 2 are close together, so I can't remember. And I usually give you jewelry, so I'm like, was that that or was that that? Okay, and then the last thing to show you in rutile are the pendants. Yes. So congratulations. Honestly, congratulations on the whole thing. If you're getting a ring, some of you are ring people, but you're not earring people. Some of you are necklace people, but you're not ring people. So it's kind of nice to give you the whole shebang. So we have small and medium, so that's the difference, and they are, I think they're different shapes. Yeah, mixed shapes. So the small is on the right side, tends to be about 0.75 to 1 inch, and then the medium is on the left side, 1 to 1.25 inches. So, but you might get an oval, you might get a marquee cut like that you see on the left. It might be a teardrop shaped, but they're all in sterling silver. The prices again are amazing. The small are $59 and the medium are $69. But they're limited. So if you want the pendant to complete your earring, ring situation.
Earring, ring, pendant, bracelet. The sky is the limit.
People will be like, let me guess, what's your favorite stone? And you like hold up your hands and it's all that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, these actually are very light though. Yeah, Annette was saying she likes stud earrings, but you'd be surprised. These are very lightweight. I'm with you because I don't like heavy earrings that pull on my ears. I find that uncomfortable. But yeah, these are actually quite light. So congratulations. Again, small on the right side of your screen and medium on the left. And that concludes our retail show for the evening.
Yeah, let's talk about something
We're
else.
not done, but that's the retail part of our show. We still have quite a bit of jewelry to talk to you about tonight, which I'm excited about.
We could do those ones.
Can we talk about the diamonds?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we can eventually, but we just did a 54 quantity.
I'm gonna get you a diamond ring for under $100.
Let's do a nice little single opal ring. Yes, that's perfect. And then we can do the diamonds.
Okay. Isn't it exciting to get a diamond ring for under $100 tonight?
Yes.
Because you need it for healing. Diamond is a master healer, and this is a raw, natural diamond slice tonight for under $100.
We do have Shungite slices left, you guys.
Oh, Shungite slices. Crystals to protect expecting mothers. I think all protection crystals are good for moms. Yeah. I like garnet. Garnet's very protective, and it's a fertility stone too, so it can be protective during pregnancy. I love this ring. I love all of this style of ring, but I especially love it in opal. And there's a little fairy on this one, which I think is so sweet. Look at that. So that is an Ethiopian opal in sterling silver. Only one of those. And this is fully adjustable. I like to think of these as confetti opals because there's like so many different colors in them. But it's open. It's not open on the back, but it's adjustable on the back. You just kind of push it together and pull it apart to, and it's super comfortable the way the two layers of the metal come together. So you can barely feel this ring when it's on. It's so comfortable. And then there's a little fairy charm on there, which I think is so sweet.
So pretty.
For magic. And opals are kind of a magic stone anyway, and fairies always represent magic to me. So this is your magic ring for $164.
It looks nice it's always awkward to show you guys with the angle, but these are really pretty thumb rings.
It is super fiery in person. Yeah.
You can kind of see a little bit of the fire there, but
and like literally every color. There's red and orange and yellow and green and all the pop. So congrats on your fairy ring.
Congratulations.
And congrats to all the retail winners, by the way, too. The Shungite, I believe, was $24.
Yes. I have the prices right here. Let's see. Shungite we have the medium size for $34.
Yeah. Oh, we only have the medium left, so $34 for the mediums. You don't see the fairy? It's a little sterling silver fairy on the side.
All right, now we have two opal pendants.
Yeah, these kind of match the ring. So if you got the ring, or if you love the idea of fairies and opals, but you didn't want the ring, we have one of each of these pendants.
So one of them has mixed.
Oh, they're separated on the sheet. That's why.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's number 38 and 43.
Okay. So these are sterling silver. Now I will tell you, there's on the one on the left side of your screen, there's like a little leaf, or what we're calling a flourish, and on the right side of your screen is a hummingbird. But these both have the most beautiful big Brazilian amethysts, and underneath the Ethiopian opal. So again, amethyst is peace and balance and detoxification. Opal is transformation, change, and growth. And so it just depends on which design you like, but they're both the same price. So these are $209, 1.6 inches in sterling silver. Yeah. I know. I love everything purple too, Kiki. You know, it's my favorite color. Like, we're sitting on purple chairs, for goodness sake.
And you have purple hair.
I have purple hair.
Our building's purple.
My new dog's collar is purple.
It's aw.
I know, he's such a pupster. Right, I miss him today.
Diamonds.
Okay. So congratulations on your pendants. Congratulations on your Shungite.
And now we're about to congratulate you on your diamonds.
Okay, the diamonds, darling.
Buy yourself a diamond.
It really is a really cool thing to me because, and if you've been my student for a while, you've heard me talk about diamonds for a long time. Diamonds are the only stone in the world that is a 10 out of 10 on the measure of hardness scale. So nothing can cut a diamond. Diamonds cut other things. These are natural diamond slices. These are set in sterling silver, but they have 14 karat gold over them, and they are under $100, which is crazy to me. Our original price on these, by the way, so we were doing kind of, this is one of our discounted items from the website, was close to $150. I think it was like $139. So we're doing these on special, but we only have 50 of them left. If you don't have a diamond ring, I really don't know where else in the world, because I've never seen it, where you could get, it's 0.2 inches, so it's 1/5 of an inch of diamond in natural metal, in good metal, in sterling silver with gold over it for under $100. I really don't know. This is the ultimate thumb ring, by the way, and these are adjustable, so anyone can wear it.
A kiss on the hand.
Isn't that beautiful?
Quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
I've got diamonds.
They're open on the back too, which I think is really cute. There's
I
like
didn't
one
do it
little
in
spot.
silver on purpose, Sunshine, because, and I know this is funny, but there are legends that say it's not good luck to have a diamond set in a white metal. Now, I know you guys are going to debate me on that, and my wedding rings have been set in white metal, but I wanted you to have what they say is good luck, especially for health and healing. So you're supposed to set diamonds in yellow metal according to the legends, okay? So $99 if you would like a natural diamond. And so what is diamond all about? Diamond, I wrote about in my new book, which, by the way, if you haven't pre-ordered Crystalpedia yet, please go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble and pre-order it. Diamonds are listed as one of the next most important stones. I wrote a whole section called the Activation 11. Basically, it's my add-on to Robert Simmons' Synergy 12. And I believe that diamonds are one of the most important gems and minerals for healing. I believe it's a master healer. It's the most potent form of carbon that you can wear, more powerful than Tibetan quartz. They are formed under pressure, so they can help you withstand the pressures of life. And I believe they are master healers and detoxifiers of the physical body. I really, if I could, I would buy everyone a diamond. So to be able to wear a natural diamond is a really big deal. These are not cubic zirconia. These are just the real darn deal, everybody. So enjoy. How about your diamond ring? It's adjustable at the top, yes. And I would wear it as a thumb ring. And I would recommend that you wear it on your left hand so that you are receiving the energy of diamond if you're working with it for healing. If you're a crystal healer, I would recommend that you wear it on your right hand so that you send that healing energy to your clients. Yes. We have one amethyst pendant left with the little leaf design with the opal. Team SG just commented with that. No, honestly, Belinda, when you have good 14 karat gold over sterling, as I have a lot of rings I've worn for a really long time, it doesn't wear off. That's kind of an older school thing when they used to not do a good quality or good job of putting the gold overlay. So in my experience, they're really good quality. Okay, now
This is number 44.
we have your Gemini rings, darling. $49 in sterling silver with amazonite, which is your good communication stone, because we all know y'all Geminis like to talk. And talk and talk and talk and talk. You'd think I was a Gemini. I have no Gemini in my chart. But
Yak.
that is your twins. You guys come with two personalities. Never know which one you're getting. But it makes you exciting to be around. So that is your glyph. These are done in sterling silver. These are adjustable too, but we only have 11 of the rings. So if you want your Gemini ring, your ring for your astrological sign, sun, moon, or rising, you can get it.
Or if you just want to bring more Gemini energy into your world.
That's true. And why not? You guys are the intellects of the astrological world, right? You guys are the thinkers, right? The ponderers, and you're very good at translating what you think and feel into language. You're the writers. You're the poetic muses.
Karen said at least two.
At least two. Spin the wheel, honey. I like it though. It's like, you know, if you're always the same person, that's kind of boring. It's kind of fun to go, which Gemini am I getting today? Hopefully a good one. Aw, thanks, Emily Butler. It was good to see you tonight.
Let's do the charity and we'll see the giveaway we'll do last. Right.
Okay.
This is number 51.
This is fun. This is the only one we have left, actually. So I told this story before when we had these for you, and like I said, this is it. This is a charity item too. So if you purchase this tonight, every dollar of your purchase will go to the charity of your choice. The other charity was a charity I chose, but this will go to the charity of your choice. I love chandeliers. I've been obsessed with them since I was a little girl, and they used to, in the old days, make chandeliers not with crystal drops, but with actual quartz drops. Did you know? And so I have a friend who helped me source these vintage quartz chandelier drops. And all of the ones I sourced were from these old hotels in France and Spain. And so this used to sit in a huge hotel. Can you imagine the size of the chandelier?
If this is one of the pieces.
4 to 5 feet. 4 to 5 feet. Like, I'm 5 feet tall. It would be as tall as me, right? And so this is solid quartz. What my friend Yasmina does with these is she hangs them in her windowsill. You know, she gets the little sucker stickum things. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what they're called, like suction cup things. And she hangs them in her window, and they make rainbows. They're like prismatic. Plus, they hold the energy of quartz, right, which magnifies everything and makes it stronger. So this is 5 inches of solid quartz. It will come on the cord, so you can hang it. It's $329, and I only have one. And then you'll get to choose the charity you want us to donate the $329 to. And it's heavy AF. I mean, it's like, it's solid quartz and beautiful quality too. You can see all the inclusions. And what a story, you know? How many people walked in the lobby of that hotel and out of the lobby of that hotel? I'm such a storyteller, you know, and like I love history. It's like maybe some of them were on their honeymoon, or some of them were on vacation, or some of them were trying to run away from somebody. And
I was about to say maybe some of them were
hide
running
in the
from
bathroom.
the law.
Maybe some of them were smooth criminals.
You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Yes.
So congratulations.
First, can I see the earrings? So we still have golden rutilated pendants, earrings, and rings.
Okay.
I'm not sure which ones are which, so I'm actually gonna let I'll let the team let us know which ones are which. But I think it's these earrings that we had, because we had more pairs of these. So the oval clear quartz, the rutilated quartz earrings, and then the pendants. We still have some of the pendants as well. I think it would be that ring. Yeah. So here are the pendants, and then I don't know. Oh wait, no, I don't think it is that ring actually. Okay, well we'll let the team decipher. But if you still want golden rutilated quartz,
We have a few things left.
it's there for you.
I think we will have a members only sale at some point. Are we planning
Yeah,
on
we
working
can
on
do
that?
a members only
We
sale.
haven't done that. Robin, are you guys working on anything like that?
Not yet, but we can.
We'll do it.
We'll slot one in. Robin and I will get together and discuss when that'll be possible.
It could be cool around the anniversary time.
Yeah,
Maybe next month. Thank you for asking. I think we just forgot. There is a quartz bracelet coming up at the very end of the show, so you must stick around.
All right, this is number 17.
Be fun for anniversary, wouldn't it? We're turning 12 next month. Oh my god, in July. I'm pretending like it's June already. I just hit the fast forward button. Okay. What number?
17.
Oh, sorry.
That's it.
Now, I'm just going to say this is really cool. This is a super rare stone combination. This comes from the Congo region in Africa. And that's, yeah, I think we'll have to do it with the light off. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so you've heard of dioptase, right? Which is all about intergenerational and lineage healing. So healing the stuff that came through your line from your mother's line and your father's line and all the stuff that you inherited from your ancestors. Very rarely do you find pockets of dioptase. So there's going to be little bits of green in there. That's dioptase. very rarely do you find dioptase growing with another mineral called Shungite, which is one of the healer's stones. Just like it's very similar to prehnite with epidote, but it activates the third eye. So I always call it a medical medium stone. Helps you understand the root causes of disease. Papagoite, Papagoite, is in this mix too. And when we realized what this was, we were so excited because we've never had Papagoite for you. Papagoite is a rare manifestation stone. It's a physical healing and spiritual healing manifestation stone. So you've got lineage healing, intuitive healing, and healing manifestation in one little powerhouse cluster from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. You can research Papagoite and look up and go down that rabbit hole. It's a really cool, very unique stone, and they're all three in here. So it's the first time we've ever brought it to you under $50. I only have 39 pieces. This is 1 to 2 inches of Papagoite, Shungite, and dioptase from the Congo in Africa. And the Congo is really special, right? I mean, the Congo is a very powerful source of crystals. Our malachite comes from the Congo. There's a really cool form of citrine, as you know, that comes from the Republic of the Congo in Africa. So for me, it's always got this really like deep, ancient, almost like a pulsating, healing vibration to it. It's one of my favorite sources of crystals in the world. So yeah, as soon as Team SG posts, you can comment $49, but we only have what we have of it. But we were all super geeking out because we've never had that combination before. Yeah. Yeah, get your fingers ready. They haven't commented yet, but they will in just a second. Isn't that fun? I love finding new things. And what's really cool is our whole team does. You know, it's we all get excited when there's something new on the scene that we haven't brought you before, or we haven't seen the combination before. So it's a collective kind of excitement when we see these rare combinations. Yeah. And I know a lot of you, like in my online crystal class, because I teach a class too. If you ever want to learn more, you can go to sagegoddess.com/livingmagic and join Crystalpedia, which is the name of my book. Do you have the book? I had it. It's right here. This is Crystalpedia, by the way. But I also have a class named this. It's so beautiful. So this is the physical exact size of your book that's coming to you. So that's what I was telling you. It is a coffee table book of more than 180 crystals, available wherever you buy your books. So Amazon, Barnes and Noble. One of the reasons we wanted to bring this encyclopedia to you is we, over the years, have collected all of our stories and all of our geology, but we still get excited when there's something new. And there's a couple of stones in here that are relatively new that we haven't written about before. So yeah, so if you go to sagegoddess.com/Crystalpedia, that's where you can go to pre-order your book. Crystalpedia. I was so excited when I came up with the title. It's kind of cool, isn't it? I'm like, there has to already be a book called Crystalpedia, and there wasn't. So we're excited for you to get it. Okay, speaking of cool combinations.
This is number 25.
I always tell you this story, but I remember the first time we went to Tucson, and I saw trilite, which was not that long ago. I think it was about 5 Tucsons ago was when we started seeing it. And it was a relatively new find at the time coming out of Brazil. And trilite is a mixture too, like I was telling you earlier about amalgam stones, right? So there's different minerals in here. There's a stone called lazulite, which there's also a pocket of lazulite in Afghanistan, but there's a pocket in Brazil too. God, that piece is crazy. It looks like, I don't know, animal stripes or something. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it sounds really cool.
Lazulite, scorzolite. These are all third eye chakra stones. Lazulite, scorzolite. And then there's purple in there, a little bit of purple here and there, that's lithium. That's actually lepidolite. And then there's quartz, which are the white veins and pockets that you see. So the lazulite is the darker blue, the scorzolite is the lighter blue, the lithium is the more purpley plum color, and then the clear quartz is woven throughout. And so
pretty.
That is one of the most powerful third eye combinations you can get. And we have 2 different sizes of the generators. I will just tell you, the price is crazy. Under $150 for 10 inches. That's $149. This one right here is $149. If you have a third eye chakra grid, if you have, oh yeah, thank you for plugging that in. If you have a third eye chakra grid, if you have a piece grid, right, because it's got lithium in it, it's crazy to get this size for $149. Trawlite was first discovered in Scandinavia, but the Brazil material only came into the marketplace, Claudia, about 5, maybe 6 years ago. So yeah, it wasn't the first time they found it, but it's the first time it's been brought in a substantial way to the market. If you found it before that, you were finding something very rare and small. The Brazilians were really the one who brought it in decent quantity to the market. So congratulations. So the 9 to 10 inch, we have 3 of them at $149, and then the 7 to 8 inch, we have 7 at $129, and that's all we have for tonight. Isn't that cool? It's a great value. It's a cool stone.
Congratulations, guys.
And I love having all the third eye stones, and then just the little pop of lepidolite, which is crown chakra. I find that to be a really cool combination together. And then of course quartz, which is, most people consider it upper chakra. Crown chakra, soul star chakra. So congrats, I'm glad you love it. Okay. Where are we going next?
Line number 28.
Okay. Will you fix our little situation for me too?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay. Now, I'm going to teach you a party trick with this next offering. So this is the last of our deep discounted items for tonight. This is one of my favorite stones in the Synergy 12, which is scolecite. Scolecite is a member of the zeolite family, Zeolite, from India. And scolecite in the Synergy 12 brings peace and expansion. This may need the light off too. Again, Alexis,
I don't have the light on.
Oh,
No.
well, maybe it needs the light on then. I don't know. It looks a little. Nope. It was wrong. Okay. It's hard sometimes with like white stones because it's like we don't have a. Maybe if we put it against like a darker background, because I want you to see the markings a little bit. It almost looks like a shell. That's a good shot. So it almost looks like a shell in the raw form. It has these lines and striations on it. See how it kind of looks like a seashell? So scolecite brings peace. It's important to have scolecite in your meditation room or your crystal room or your healing room, wherever you do your spiritual work, or in your office if you're a practitioner, because it calms and soothes the energy in the entire space. Now this shape is called the 3D Metatron's cube. The Metatron's cube is a sacred geometric shape that contains all 5 of what are known as the Platonic solids. In ancient Greece, Plato, who's a philosopher and a mathematician, said that the universe is made up of 5 basic shapes and 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, and then the 5 Platonic shapes. The Metatron's cube contains every other sacred geometric shape in the universe, and so it's considered to be the master shape, or the master polygon. What I love about this is it's 3D, so it takes on these like stars all around it. And what I like to do is anoint the side of it with my favorite essential oil and use it as like a stamp, as like a tool to anoint. And I actually have a student who did something really cool. She used body paint, and so she would paint it, and she had all of the little stars around on her body. So she mixed body paint with essential oil and did this like art on her body. This was a couple of years ago, but I thought it was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen anybody do. So we had these before at $44. Tonight they're $29, hand carved out of scolecite, which is crazy. It's one of the Synergy 12 stones. So if you don't have scolecite yet in your collection, this is the ultimate one to keep in your sacred space, because again, it represents earth, air, fire, water, and spirit in a stone that creates perfect peace and order and balance in your environment for $29. Isn't that fun? Yeah, so if you have it, you need to use it to, go stamp it.
Can put it on like letters and stuff too.
Oh, you could.
No, like even, I mean, they won't see the shape, but if you want to infuse them with that
or wax seals, you could drip your wax and use it as a wax seal.
Oh yeah, totally. I just want to show you guys.
That's a cool idea.
Parts of it are translucent too, so if you look at it like that,
okay, that's the bomb shot, Alexis, because you can see how, like, it's when you see scolecite in its raw form, it has needles.
Yes.
So it's really cool that she's showing you that. That's why I was saying it almost reminds me of seashell, because you can kind of see the needle formations when she shows it to you like that. That was cool. That was cool. We still haven't gotten to my favorite ring yet, so I do want you to stay tuned. It really truly is my favorite ring, one of my favorite rings I own, and this is the last of the quantity that we have. It's Epidote with Star Sapphire. So if you are still looking for a ring and you want something to manifest wisdom and intuition, it's a showstopper. I have this exact ring, and whenever I wear it, people are like, what is that? Where did you get that? They're all handmade. The metal is super organic in the style. It's absolutely beautiful.
Are you trying to put one on?
No, I'm gonna put this one on.
Oh, okay. Hey.
And I stole snuck it.
This is the
Isn't
ring
that
she
gorgeous?
speaks of.
Oh my god. And the Epidote, I wanted to show it to you on, but the Epidote is translucent. I mean, it is like this like vibrant, juicy emerald green.
Show you this stuff. So that's what it looks like on, but yeah, let me take this.
If you're on Instagram, you need to go over to YouTube real quick just to see this. It is so beautiful. So these are all adjustable in sterling silver. There's 2 different sizes.
Look at that Epidote, how it shines.
I mean, this is like not your mama's Epidote. It is like
It's
gem,
so
gem,
pretty.
gem, gem,
and
gem.
it is a star sapphire as well. Like you can see the 6-pointed star right there.
It's exactly the size and quality of the star sapphire that's always on my thumb. So beautiful.
So pretty.
So this is Epidote is a really powerful stone of manifestation. What you want to do is raise your vibration to where you feel really good and really strong, and then wear this ring. It'll empower you. And then I wear a star sapphire every day on both hands, because for me it is a stone of magic. There's so many legends. If you've read my crystal history book called Crystal Lore, there's so many legends of kings and queens and explorers and travelers who wore star sapphire because they thought it brought them magic as a talisman. Because star sapphires are very rare. They're less than 5% of all sapphires have a star. So the large one, which is 1.25 inches of the Epidote, is $319. I have 10, only 10 left, and that's it. There's no more of this ring. And then the medium, or the small, which is 1 inch of Epidote, is $289, and I have 10 of those too. These should be $600-700 rings, and like I said, they're fully adjustable. That's the small one, by the way. And the quality of the Epidote, they're terminated pieces of Epidote, so it's like a whole nother level. And like I said, when I wear mine, people literally will go, what is that?
Yeah, it's so pretty.
So yeah, if you feel called to it at all, it's probably your magic that you need in your life. It's very much like a wizarding ring. And it doesn't look like anything anyone has ever seen before. And my favorite part is actually, beyond the stone quality and how beautiful it is the organic, wavy lines of the setting. Like, how feminine and sexy and beautiful is that? Mine is the size of the larger one. And it's just like, how can you not stop someone from across the room and go, let me see your hand? Isn't that beautiful?
Love that ring. They're really pretty.
I know, it's so beautiful. And it's totally open on the back, so all that energy of that Epidote is coming right through your hand. You don't even need the flashlight. You can see the light through it, even just holding up. Here in the room, I can see it.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So pretty. I love the color of Epidote. It's like a nice, like, olive green.
It's almost emeraldy. It's very intense. You're really gonna love that ring. It'll become one of your favorite pieces that you have in your whole collection.
Oh, look at you! Look, he's getting
and
so
that is
fancy.
if it wasn't.
He's coming for my job.
No,
that's actually great. The way
I
that
know.
thing
That's
flips
so
in the back.
cool.
That's so cool.
Where did this come from?
under there.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's just like been here?
Yes.
What the hell, man?
There's a ring one too. I just pulled it out. The things you found at 5:45 in the gem
cabinet.
sale.
We do have the matching pendants, just not very many of them, and it's the same pricing. So the smaller pendant is $289,
That's this one right here.
and the medium is $319, And I have 9 of each. No pressure, but it would be really cool to have the wardrobe. I mean, if you're going to do the ring, you may want to do the necklace. Or if you're not a ring person, you know, you're a necklace person, you know who you are.
They're so pretty. I like this little necklace thing.
It's really cool. It has a little clip thing in the back so that the chains don't boop down. You know how that happens? Like you put a necklace on and it just like falls down. So yeah. So you can get the ring. You can get the pendant. What's a girl or a person to do? Epidote me, baby.
Best friend.
I know. It's gorgeous. You're manifesting wisdom. Yeah. Maybe you feel like you're at a place in your life where you're confused, or you're trying to start a new business, or you're a coach and you want to bring more wisdom through. I always call it the teacher's stone. Because it does. It helps you remember information. It helps you communicate clearly. Like I said, I can't imagine life without star sapphire. Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? I know. I'm so glad you love it too. Congratulations. Okay. Now,
I told you guys this earlier, but we do still have one labradorite Kuan Yin left.
Somebody needs to take her
So
home.
if you were feeling called to her, now is your chance. She's absolutely stunning, solid
so
labradorite,
beautiful.
and comes on the stand.
$6.49 for solid hand-carved Kuan Yin in Labrador.
I'm gonna grab her to show her one time.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Look at how gorgeous she is. How could you not? Look at that flashy labradorite.
She's a flash master.
Flash dance Kuan Yin. So that is available for you if you're feeling called to her and you've been holding out.
Super beautiful.
All right, this is line number 22.
Yep. This is one of my favorite things in the sale.
They're so special.
This is one of my favorite things. I love black rutile and quartz.
Look at the quality. This is insane.
Yeah. Can you show Instagram real quick? I'll show them because it's worth seeing it.
Can you show them? It always looks weird when I try to show them because
Isn't that beautiful? It's super crystal clear, black tourmaline and quartz carved in the shape of a heart. We could wire wrap that actually. That would be a cool necklace, wouldn't it? We have 21 of these at $44. So black tourmaline is the ultimate protection stone, right? It protects people, places, and things. I always say it protects the nouns. It really does. It's physically protective. So it's protective of your body. It's protective of your possessions. And we talked about rutile earlier, right? I taught you how rutile is its own mineral. And it comes in black, and it comes in green, and it comes in gold. This is the black rutile. So whereas the gold rutile, right, is all about transformation and managing change, the black rutile is all about protection. So if you look at the rainbow in the middle, oh, it's so pretty. Isn't that cool? Yeah, this would be a cool one. I mean, it'd be hard for me to keep this in my car because I'd want to be looking at it all the time, but it'd be cool to keep this one on your altar. So yeah, these are 1.5 to 2 inches, hand carved, tourmalinated hearts, but we only have 21. And they are $44.
Karina said, anyone else hearing so much bass with all the movements? I'm not sure, but we can look into that later.
Was it because I was banging on the table?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they meant, but
I don't know.
If it's a problem, we definitely want to look into it. So
congratulations!
It's so
I love it. I'm glad you like it too. Yeah, we're not moving around that much, but we always try to make sure we minimize the motions. I don't have music playing, so I don't know.
If it's me, I can try to.
I don't hear you moving around too much, but we'll check it out.
I've actually been moving around less than usual.
It's true.
The gain on the microphone. We'll check after.
Yeah, we'll double check.
We have a cool Vogel for you. Okay. This is a new form of Hessonite garnet out of India, which Hessonite garnet is a stone of wealth. This is Hessonite garnet with manganese, which is a healer. And Vogels are about removing unwanted energy. right? So it's going to remove blockages to prosperity and abundance. And there is quartz in the matrix of these.
Oh, look at how pretty it is, you guys.
And you can see the darker rivers of black, right? So that's hessonite garnet with manganese. And I'm going to tell you something. They're under $60, even for the 6.5 inch one, which is nuts. So this is one of those, again, one of the most affordable stones tools in the show, and also, in my opinion, one of the most magical that we have for you.
It's sturdy too.
It's sturdy. She just tested it. So the 6.5 inch, I have those at $59, and the 5.5 inch I have at $49. That is unheard of. Again, if you are my student, you know how I feel about hessonite garnet as a stone of abundance. It's one of the top 10. And then a Vogel is all about removing and extracting and untangling unwanted energy. And then to have rivers of manganese, so it becomes a physical healer too. And then to have quartz in the matrix, which means you can open your circles and close your circles and activate your grids and everything with this. It's crazy. So don't miss this one. I have 38 of the medium and 23 of the small. The small is 5.5 inches.
Tanya B called them hessonite freaking Vogels, and I like that.
I know.
I
They
think
are
that should be the
hessonite
official
freaking
name.
Vogels. They're insane. I mean, it's just like, where else are you going to get a hessonite Vogel for under $60? Like, what?
Dude, can you please hand me the diamond ring
It's
again?
a little bit,
Thank you.
it's a little bit mind-blowing tonight.
I see Sabrina just commented that we still have diamond rings left.
Can I have it to show them?
Yes. We have 19 left.
19 diamond rings for $99.
Come on, guys.
Isn't that a fun, I like to wear rings on my index finger. It's your Jupiter finger, so it's the finger that represents expanding energy, so it's always good to wear a ring on that finger. And because it's adjustable, no matter what size your Jupiter finger is, it'll fit it. And this is a natural slice of a diamond, 0.5 inch or 0.2 inches, in sterling silver with gold over it, and it's beautiful.
I don't think you're ever going to come across a deal like that again,
No,
honestly.
not from us. And I have never seen a diamond ring for under $100 that was real. No. I've seen CZ rings for under $100. I just did my flash tattoos today, so it kind of looks nice next
They
to
look
my,
all flashy and pretty.
next to my flash tattoo. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, if you want a diamond ring, this is it. Last chance. Catherine's like, it's my birthday on Thursday.
Happy birthday!
That's always your, like, get out of jail free card, right? When it comes to shopping. But it was my birthday week. That's what I tell myself anyway. I don't know if it actually gets me out of anything, but I like to tell myself, I can do whatever I want. Think about it next week. Yeah, I will have Alexis shove to you at close too.
Yes.
It's a little slice. And you can see the carbon in it, which is the little black.
Really, really cool.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that pretty? And it's open
Maybe
on the
if I
back
try
too.
showing it on this thing, on this
Oh, yeah.
trick that
On our
Jared
new
found.
fancy thingamabob. That's a good shot, actually. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
it
there you
looks
go.
like.
Oh.
Isn't that beautiful?
And there's like a little thing right there. That's because they put a hole in the setting so that it would be open on the
Yeah,
back.
do you see that? So that is actually a hole in the setting. It's not a hole in the stone. And so that's the energy of the diamond comes through to your finger, which I think is kind of fancy.
It is adjustable Phoenix Rising.
I love Martha Reyna. She said it's my birthday year.
I love that.
I see you.
It's the kind of energy we all need.
I
to
see you're
bring.
thinking there, Martha. I like that.
So that's super pretty.
Okay.
Okay, and now this. Oh yeah, the lighting does not want.
This is one of my favorite things too in the show. I'm a huge fan of solar quartz, and that's what you are looking at right here. We almost never have it. Let me see if I can show it because it's kind of
Yeah,
that
the
shot
lighting is
not-
really
I'm gonna try to come a little bit closer to you. Maybe we could do this on the. It's actually coming through better for Instagram. Isn't that interesting? Usually you guys are like, the shot isn't as good, but It is not open on the back, just so you can see, but it's all done in solid sterling silver, and it comes on the most gorgeous sterling silver chain. I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's this braided, I don't know what you would call that link, but it's beautiful. It's on a lobster claw. So solar quartz is actually a quartz stalactite. So this would have been hanging from the top of a cave, and then what they do is they slice the stalactite. And so that's why it looks like a little medallion or like a flower, because that is the center of the stalactite. And it's got a little sugary edge all the way around it. So solar quartz is about enhancing your personal power. It's considered a masculine form of quartz. Now, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but stalactites are a little phallic. Again, Google's your friend. If you want to see what a stalactite looks like.
Google phallic stalactite.
Phallic stalactite. You're
See
going to see a whole
what
bunch
comes
of
up for you.
pictures. That will be your education for this evening.
Phylactite.
Phylactites. But that's what they do. They slice it, and so that's what solar quartz is a slice of what would have been a long phylactite. But it really is about personal power, strength. We have 4 of these. The chain is 18 to 20 inches. It's all 925 sterling. It's gorgeous. For $199 for your personal power amulet. I think that's really, really cool. And like I said, we almost never get it. I've always asked, like, can we get solar quartz? How about solar quartz? Any solar quartz? It's always like, nope, because quartz stalactites are very rare. Amethyst stalactites, you see them. You know, especially in Uruguay, you see a lot of amethyst stalactites, but quartz stalactites, you don't. They're more rare. So I think this is maybe that's a great shot, Alexis. I think this is like the second time we've had solar quartz pendants in the 12 years of Sage Goddess. So yeah, if you need something that like every time you look at it, it reminds you I'm strong enough, I'm good enough, you know, I have what I need, right? I don't have to rely on anybody else. The chain is gorgeous too.
The chain is really, really cool.
Yeah. And I love that it goes to 20 inches. A lot of necklaces, even ours, you know, are more like, you know, mine go 13, 14, 16, 18, 20. And I like a longer, but
so pretty.
It's kind of nice to have something at the 20-inch length. And it's substantial. And the sterling silver is absolutely solid and really stunning. So congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
Nice.
We still have medium garnet Vogels for $59.
You have to get
That's
a
another
Hessenite
one
Vogel.
you don't want to miss out on.
$59 for a 6.5-inch Hessenite garnet with manganese and quartz Vogel. It's crazy. Did that Kuan Yin sell?
I believe it did, actually.
Okay, good.
I'm pretty sure I saw somebody.
That needed
list
to happen
anymore.
for you tonight, everybody.
We also still have the lapis lazuli onks, so if you missed out on that earlier.
That was crazy price too on the onks. Yeah. Yeah, I wear all different sizes of necklaces, lengths of necklaces, but that onk is incredible.
That's available for you as well.
Okay.
Let's do this one first and then finish up these stones we've got.
Alright.
I do want to do the slices for sure. I don't know if you want to. Did anybody come for amblygonite tonight?
I mean, we still have
time.
a good
Yeah.
amount of time, yeah.
I mean, that's a really good price for a really good stone for mental focus and clarity, which a lot of people need. The onks were, let me double check for you. The onks were, I believe we did $49 on the onks. Team SG can correct me, but I'm pretty sure they were $49.
Yes, 49.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Manganese is the black, Martha. It's always black. Manganese is a black mineral inclusion. Okay, these are blue. Hopefully you can see it. They're like a powder blue. They're not like a, lapis blue, but they're kind of like a powdery blue color. And this is a stone called, ooh, that's such a cool shot, amblygonite.
Yeah.
Amblygonite, Amblygonite, comes from Brazil. And I first learned about it, first taught you about it. It's mesmerizing, isn't it? The light play on it. Amblygonite is a stone that has an interesting story to it. So it's actually a form of lithium, and it comes from a lithium-bearing mine in Brazil. But the most interesting part about it to me, because I am someone who has attention deficit issues, you may as well. I always call it my superpower, but it does make it difficult to focus. This is a great stone for someone like me who's scattered, or for students who need help studying and focusing. It helps to focus your mind. Okay. Now they did a study in Brazil that my friend told me about. It wasn't a published study. It was kind of an experiment where they had students who had focus issues, and some of them were on the autistic spectrum. And they gridded a classroom in Brazil with amblygonite. And then they had another classroom that they did not grid. And they kind of experimented to see, did the students in classroom A with the amblygonite grid focus more profoundly than students in classroom B? And they kind of did a before and after. And they found that, yes, the students in classroom A had a better, easier time focusing than the students in classroom B who did not have the grid. So since that time, this was about 20 years ago, it's kind of become known for people who are familiar with the experiment as a stone that helps you focus and also helps to center the mind, right, when the thoughts are kind of all over the place. So yeah, ADHD, and I think part of it is the lithium content too, which lithium, if you think about it, it's for brain balance, right? It's for bringing the two hemispheres into cohesion. And so that's all part and parcel of what we're talking about. And there's a lot of science behind the efficacy of lithium for brain balance challenges. So we have 3 different sizes. The small is 2.5 inches. Bless you.
Thank you.
For $99. The medium is about 3 inches, 2.5 to 3 inches, for $119. And the large is 3 to 3.5 inches for $139. And these are all hand carved. It's a rare stone. It's not a common stone. I mean, it's not, you're not going to go into your local metaphysical shop and see amblygonite. We source these directly in Brazil and have them made because a lot of our community is interested in this particular kind of challenge. The other stone you can work with for these challenges is called hypersthene, Hypersthene, which is also good for hemispheric balance. But hypersthene doesn't have lithium in it. And I think that's why this one is a little bit more powerful, because of its kind of calming, centering properties that it carries with it too. So congratulations on your amblygonite.
Congrats.
And it's pretty. It really is. They all have that like light play and shimmer on the surface, so super gorge. I'm really excited about what we're about to show you now. Tetrahedrite.
Tetrahedrite.
Say it 10 times fast. Tetrahedrite, 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 tetrahedrite. Set your head right.
Which is what it does, right?
It does. No, it really does.
Lapis can go outside, Shannon.
Oh yeah. You're not going to hurt lapis. This is such a cool combination. This is azurite. Yes, darling, that blue is azurite, which is your favorite third eye stone and mine. Edgar Cayce credits that stone for his visions. With quartz, a new to us mineral, tetrahedrite, which is the green, which is for stress relief. Isn't that cool? And in some of them, you're also going to see a little bit of marcasite and hematite inclusions too. So stress relief and intuition on these little charging plates. Aren't they gorgeous? You can see the quartz. There's a little bit of smoky quartz, a little bit of clear quartz. So that green is the tetrahedrite. Set your head right.
And those little gold flashes are the marcasite.
Isn't that beautiful? And these are affordable too. We have 3 different sizes of these. They're all under $80. So the large sizes are 4 to 5 inches for $79. That's what she's showing you. The medium is 3 to 4 inches for $69. And then the small is 2 to 3 inches for $59. Isn't that fun?
They're all super cute. And you can, like she said, these are charging plates. So you can put little
other stones on them.
You can put your little tools on them.
Or your jewelry. You know, at the end of the day, that's what I like to do with charging
look
plates.
Good the kyanite ring looks on there.
Ooh, that does look good on there. I'm like, ooh. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. beautiful colors. I love that the intensity of the green is the same as the intensity of the blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're really, really pretty.
It's like rivers dancing together. What's unique about this, you guys? This comes from Spain. Usually what you find with azurite, if this were to come from, I don't know, other places in the world, is that the green would be malachite. Right? If it came from Africa, when you find pockets of azurite, the green is malachite. When you find Greek azurite always has rivers of malachite. So for it to have a completely different mineral in it, tetrahedrite,
it's cool.
It's cool. It's just something new and unique, which is what we try to bring you in these sales. So
I like that these are polished on one side and then the other side was left natural.
Yeah, me too. I actually like the natural side better because you can see the sparkle of the pyrite and the marcasite.
Yeah, the natural side is really, really pretty. Like this one.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look how crystally that is.
It's all shimmery and sugary.
Aww.
Really, really cool.
It's so pretty. I know. I do think the ring has dropped on the website.
It has, yes. I saw, I believe it was Bree that commented. So this
she's going to show you. Your code is sale for 24% off.
Labradorite and a double terminated quartz. This is the supercharger.
You have to go to the website though for it. Yeah.
But don't leave us yet.
Yeah, don't leave yet. It will be
still
there.
Have a couple things
we
to
only
show.
have just like need you like for 10 more minutes and then you can go shop on this one website. But don't miss it. It's really super pretty. Okay.
All right. So next up is chalcopyrite, chalcopyrite, as Dave. I just feel like chalcopyrite sounds better.
You can call it whatever you want.
Dave always corrects us. Well, he always corrects Robin.
I call it chalcopyrite. I call it chalcopyrite.
That's what he calls it too. Chalcopyrite just flows off the tongue better, don't you think?
Okay. Now, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this because chalcopyrite is just, it's beautiful. It's the form of pyrite that comes from Peru, okay? And these are hand-carved hearts. Chalcopyrite and pyrite in general is really one of the best stones for confidence and courage. So it's one of my favorite solar plexus stones. If you struggle with confidence and courage, and a lot of us do, I mean, that's always my challenge, and a lot of you have that challenge too. These are under $45 for a 2-inch heavy hand-polished pyrite heart. And I like the idea of just sitting it on your solar plexus. But the retail value of something like this is closer to $60. You'll find 1-inch chalcopyrite hearts for $60. So it's really cool to get a 2-inch, and she's thick, honey. She's not a little thin chalcopyrite heart. She's puffy. Can you show them the side?
Yeah. Yeah,
just because sometimes you'll find like ones and they almost look like a little slice. Like this one is substantial. So if you need empowerment, you need courage, you need strength, you need confidence, this is yours. Or it'd be a great gift to give to somebody too in your life who's struggling. You know, they don't feel worthy or they don't feel confident, they don't feel capable, and so they need that. They need that little boost, you know? You are worthy, you are capable, you are wonderful. So they haven't commented yet, but as soon as they do, you can go get a chalcopyrite heart.
We miss you too, Jessica Hicks.
Aww.
She was saying she misses
us. Hi, Jessica. We miss you too.
Said she hopes to come back to classes.
Yeah. I always feel you there.
Yeah.
I do. You have big energy, honey. I do.
You don't exactly strike me as someone who struggles with confidence and courage, Lauren said.
I was going to say, who doesn't strike you that way? Me?
I think so.
Oh. You know, I think anybody who was bullied when they were young, and I was pretty much for a year when I was in middle school, like I think it stays with you. There's always like a little sense of like, you know, that's why I'm so like, if I could start a charity, if I had time to do something like that, it would be really to counter bullying, because I just think, and I will always tell you, I'm so thankful I was in middle school in the early 80s, 84, 85, because can you imagine, like,
yes, yeah,
there was no Snapchat, there was no, you know, Instagram stories and stuff. Like, my hat is off to these young kids today who are trying to be teenagers with social media. Because I can't even, it gives me the willies to think about it. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Save that drama for your mama, honey. So, yeah. Yeah. I have zero tolerance for bullying. Like, if I see it in my kids' friends or anything like that, the hammer's down, man. We're not playing that. And as a teacher, I always put the kibosh on it, too. I was just like, oh, no.
We still have the epidote with star sapphire pendants and the epidote with star sapphire rings.
Yeah, so if you want either of those are still available.
Don't miss out on them. They're gorgeous. And those of you who watch us all the time know we have not had them in forever.
Yeah, we only have like a 9 or 10 of each one.
Yeah, so don't miss out on that.
Will you reset that for me real quick?
Yes, sorry, I was just looking at the list.
Okay, now this is the last palm stone of the night, and I think it might be the last item before something special for you.
We have the black.
I think we can save that for next time.
Okay.
I have puppy duty. So these are really beautiful palm stones, and they are very rare. This is another like rare stone alert, because it is very unique to have peach stilbite with moss agate and a third mineral called celadonite. This is one of the most heavenly, peaceful, angelic stones that I've seen us bring in palm stone form. And I love each one of these stones separately for different reasons. So celadonite is another heart healer. I think of celadonite as a heart detoxifier. Okay, so if you've been through trauma, if you've been through a bad breakup or bullying like we were just talking about, celadonite is kind of like putting hands around your heart. It has a very angelic, tender energy to it. Peach stilbite is actually well known for its dream recall energies. So this might be a cool one to have on your nightstand or to keep with you as you go into dream time at night. And then moss agate is the stone of silver linings. So it helps you to see that even though you might be going through challenges right now, better days are ahead. So this is the only time we've had that combination of heart healing and detoxification and celadonite, celadonite, with peach stilbite, which is the peach stone inside of there, and then those rivers of quartz and the green, the darker green modeling, which is the moss agate. Isn't that gorgeous? So there's 3 different sizes. Even the biggest one is under $45. So the small, that one, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that one, the 2.5 to 3 inch is $44. The 2 to 2.5 inch is $34. And then the little cutiums, I would get the little one. I think it's just so cute. Isn't it cute? And I see a little face in there, like a little fox or something. I don't know if you can see it. There's like there's a little cutie in there. Yeah. Is $24. So $24, $34, and $44 for a super rare combination. These come from India, of course, right? Because stilbite only is found in India. That's another member of the zeolite family. Like we talked about hewlandite tonight. We talked about scolecite tonight. So those are other members of the zeolite family. It's your little sweet dreams. Everything's going to be okay, honey. Palm stone. And again, this would be another one, a great gift to give. Like, here, you know what, hold this or hold it to your heart when you do your heart meditations or your heart mantras. Do you do heart mantras? Yeah. The heart seed mantra is yam. It's spelled like yam, but it's yam. So you can hold that to your heart and just say yam to heal your little heart. Isn't it cute? Cute.
We still have chalcopyrite hearts left. So
$44 for chalcopyrite. Chalcopyrite.
Confidence and manifestation and empowerment, and in the heart shape it corresponds to not only the solar plexus chakra but also the heart chakra as well. So confidence and love, confidence in opening your heart. Because that can be really, really hard to do.
Yep.
If you're working on any of that fun stuff. Yeah. And then
okay. Yeah. So yeah. If there's anything else that you want us to mention, Tina, let us know.
Yeah. I've been told to do it one at a time, so I'm just kind of separating them. We do have a couple other things left, though.
Yeah. So we'll let you know in just a minute what remains. So the last item of the evening is a giveaway, as we always do. And this one is
so cool. I've never seen anything like this before.
No. These are clear quartz arrowheads, which represent warrior strength and courage and empowerment, and it's kind of been a theme tonight, like the ability to overcome odds and have confidence in yourself. This is done in sterling silver. It's all open on the back. It's worth $400. Those are all hand carved and beautiful clear quartz arrowheads. And so if you wear it on your right hand, that's going to, send that strength to other people. If you wear it on, what a warrior goddess cuff. I'm named after a warrior goddess, so something in me is like, that is really badass. So if you feel called to it, please comment. And I'm going to choose a winner for your warrior bracelet. I know. Like, you need that in your life. Don't you? You do. For the warrior in you.
I think that the arrowheads are directing the energy too, which is cool because no matter what hand you're wearing this on, some of them are pointing the energy outwards and some of them are pointing the energy in.
That's a really good point, and I didn't see it like that until you just started to say that. I'm like, holy shit. It's like, it's bi-directional.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's a great point, Alexis.
Thank you.
And I love the raw edges of the metal, too.
Yeah.
Like, if they'd done that, don't you think, like, if they'd done it in a real simple bezel, I don't think it would be as magnificent as it is. It's time to kick some ass, y'all. All right, let's see, Spirit, where this one's going. It's for the warrior goddess in you, my darling. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. The giveaways have just like been very clear tonight. Spirit's just like, that's where it's going. Cynthia Burke, her son recently passed away, and he was Cherokee. And so this is going to remind you of your baby.
I'm sorry for your loss, Cynthia.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, my mother's heart doesn't have words for you, really. But my hope is that this bracelet brings some comfort every time you wear it, and also just a whole dose of empowerment and strength to you every single day. Because I can feel the energy of the love between you and your baby. I can feel it. So we see you tonight. Oh yeah. Can't, I always say when it comes to losses like this, it's like there really are not words, but there's energy, so I hope you feel the burst of energy coming to you from our hearts to yours. Yeah.
Thank you so much, love.
And in our community, you're not alone. There are many people in our community who've lost children. I'm very sorry to tell you that, but it is true. Sometimes that's a time when people find us and what we do, and when they need that support. And so just know you're held here by some people who do really understand in a profound way. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sure you do miss him every day. And I know, in my own life, when people say, well, he's with you all the time, and I've learned, like, that doesn't always help. You know what I mean? So I love that we can give you a talisman that will hold the essence and the energy of some love from us to you, really, truly, with a heart full of it. So all right, you guys. Well, what an evening. I hope you enjoyed it. The energy has been fantastic. It would not have been the same without you. Is there anything else that we should mention before we go?
Yes, so we do still have some of the stillbite palm
those
stones.
little stillbite palm stones. They're so cute.
And we still have we still have some of the azurite with tetrahedrite charging plates.
That's
as
the
well.
stress relief and intuition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So those are still available if you'd like to comment, and I'll just remind you of the prices.
Yes.
So the azurite and tetrahedrite plates, the small are $59, the medium are $69, the large are $79 if you would like that. That was that beautiful blue and rivers of green from Spain. And then the palm stones are 24, 34, and 44 for the peach stilbite with moss agate and celadonite. So Team SG will capture all of your
yes,
all of your
Deanna.
comments.
We did also want to let you know that this ring is available on sagegoddess.com now. This is the Supercharge Your Intentions.
You may go
ring.
now and shop for the ring.
It has 2 beautiful labradorite cabochons and a double terminated ice clear.
What's the price on that ring, Alexis?
I actually don't know. The new ring on sagegoddess.com. Yes, please. Thank you.
I'll show it to you on the website on my phone. I'll pull it up real quick. Here it is. It's $66 and then it's 24% off.
Which we rarely ever do 24% off, you guys.
Can you
So
turn it to the main one for me?
yes.
Yeah. So that's it at sagegoddess.com. Your code is SAVE. Not sale. I gave you the wrong code. Holy shit.
Save.
What are you going to do? Code
You
is
weren't
SAVE for
supposed to leave us
24%
anyway.
off. So if you go to sagegoddess.com, it's the first thing on the main page. And I would love for you to have it. It's adjustable. It's beautiful. Those labradorites are like flashy across the room. So if you shop tonight, you're going to get an invoice tomorrow. You have 24 hours to pay the invoice, and then we will ship your beautiful things to you. If you want anything wire wrapped, make sure you write into support.sagegoddess.com. They will add the wire wrap fee to your invoice. We have class tomorrow if you are in Living Magic. If you're not in programs and you would like to be, sagegoddess.com/livingmagic to learn more. Tomorrow we're learning all about frequencies and vibration. And so it's going to be a really jam-packed powerhouse class tomorrow. We're really looking forward to having you there.
And that is what the side of the ring looks like.
That's
Somebody
gorgeous.
was asking
It's like
to see
curved
that.
almost.
Yeah, there you go. Angie.
Friday is the full moon in Sagittarius, so I'll be live with you from 5 to 6 p.m. on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight. Once you subscribe, it tells YouTube you want to see more like this, and so you won't miss anything that we bring to you. And Crystalpedia is available wherever books are sold. We would love to have you pre-order the book. It helps support the book and let our publisher know it's an important one. We think it is. It's one of the most beautiful crystal encyclopedias. This is what it looks like. And so you can find that wherever you like to buy books online. And we love you. Thank you for being here today. Thank you, Team SG, for all of your hard work. You knocked it out of the park once again. So thank you to all of you in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. Couldn't do it without you. We'll see you tomorrow for session 4 of Living Magic for May.
Bye, everybody. Love you guys.
Bye.